Every
everybody.
time, like
Oh,
clockwork.
God. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Sage Goddess Gym Sale. Woo! Where we are
Is
celebrating.
it getting hot in here?
Where we are celebrating
Repetitiveness.
13 months of working together at home. How are you today?
How are you?
I got Brooklyn, New York in the house. Hey, hey. You know, he's still alive. I'm still alive.
I don't know. Like, it's touch and go. Seriously.
Oh my God. Anybody else married for half your life and still have to tell the person to do the thing?
Yeah.
Or not to do the thing?
Or not to do that.
Okay, well, welcome in. If you're new,
The blessing.
if you're new, I don't know if this is a talk show or a marital therapy program
I
or
call
a gym
it therapy.
sale.
I call it therapy. Yeah.
But it's something, and we are happy to see you. Woo.
Hello,
We're still in the window of the Scorpio full moon, which is probably what a lot of our hijinks are about. It's 86 degrees in West Virginia today. Holy smokes. It's 80 degrees here in LA. So we are warming up around the US. It's great to see you guys today. Every day? Good. I'm not the only one. Well, cheers. If you are new, we're super happy to have you. Even if you're not new, maybe you're like me and you're going through menopause and you can't remember anything. So I'm going to tell you the rules and how this thing works in case you forgot from 2 weeks ago. Everything we're going to show you today is super cherry picked and very special. We're really picky about this sale because we can't fit a lot into the time that we have with you, and so it's like a competition to see what gets in. We double check the pricing on everything between eBay and Etsy to make sure it's the best of the best of the best on pricing and quality, and everything ships for free in the US or $5 an item if you're outside the US.
It does?
And so it's a great chance to get something really cool at a great price that you can feel confident about and be excited about. I also teach the whole time, and I talky more than he would likey. And that's okay. That's why I'm alive. And so get a notebook, everybody, because teacher's going to be teaching tonight, and I got something to tell you about every
go listen
single...
to your know-it-all teacher.
I got something to tell you. I'm that person who's like, I don't care if you buy it. I just want to talk about it. So you're going to learn something today, hopefully that's interesting to you.
I'm going to learn patience.
He learns patience. We have a giveaway item for you tonight, and we have 2 different charity items for you tonight. Our charity tonight, I am choosing. I don't do that very often. I'm going to tell you all about it. It is a beautiful orphanage in Nepal that my friend Yasmina Rossi supports through her work, and so the proceeds of our charity items, 2 of them tonight, almost $1,000, will be going to support this incredible orphanage in Nepal that I hope to go and visit one day. When we get to that side of the world. And so we're going to help some children in need today in a really big way. For $1,200, you can actually sponsor a child at that orphanage for the entire year, which covers their housing, their food, and their education. So if any of you feel really generous after tonight, we're going to give, I think it's $800 total tonight. If anybody else gives $400, we have sponsored a whole child together for a year, which feels really good in the wake of being in a pandemic. It's something we can do to put good energy onto the planet.
I don't know about you, I've already sponsored 2.
How'd you do that?
I had a good partner. It wasn't all me. I like to take a lot of credit for it.
Oh, do you mean because I've been helping her as well? Look, I have an addiction to her shawls.
What?
Was that not what you were talking about? Because
No.
I bought a shawl.
No,
so
I've sponsored 2
shawls.
kids.
Oh, you sponsored 2 of our own children. I don't know. I was going to say, I don't think my shawls covered 2 kids, but maybe 1.
No.
Anyway. Nurse Sandy says hi to you.
Hi.
Alexis thought you were drinking from a bottle of whiskey.
Honestly, it would be better for us all if I were.
Dave and I are not drinking because it's going to make us too tired, and we both have work to do later. So we decided not to drink today. Oh, that's fun. So I'll tell you more about the charity when we get to our charity items. I love it. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. Even if 5 of you or 8 of you donated $50 each, right? With my 800, that'll get us to 1,200. So don't feel like any of you have to donate 400 in particular. But if we were even able to raise 400 extra tonight, it'd be really cool to be able to give that to them and sponsor a child. Feels good, doesn't it? I'm telling you, when you give from your heart, the universe looks back and gives back to you in ways that you don't expect. It's really true. Okay, so Sandra's first sale. This is exciting.
How's this work?
So how does it work? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. So when I show you something, I'm going to say what it is and probably talk too much and then tell you how much it cost. And then do you see Team SG with the little gold box up at the top? That is Alexis and Hannah. And I might have Kelsey here with me. Thanks, you guys, for being here. They're gonna repeat that information. So they're gonna say the item and the price, and then you can say sold as soon as they do that. And then if we only have one, it's the first person who says sold. If we have 10, it's the first 10 people who say sold. And I'll tell you how many we have. You know what I mean? So I'll kind of get you ready for that. So that's how it works. And then tomorrow you'll get an invoice from my team, and you'll have 24 hours to pay that invoice, and you can use Quad Pay or PayPal credit if you want to break your invoice up into smaller payments, which is helpful sometimes when you buy something that's a little over $100, which happens occasionally. Okay. Yeah. That would be really interesting. I don't know if we can add the donation to your invoice. I think it's better probably for you to donate directly to the orphanage. But I will know. I will talk with Leela, who is the incredible founder of that orphanage, who, by the way, was an orphan himself. And I'll be able to thank you guys for the contributions that you make. It's really special. I know they're a world away, but we're all one. You know, if this year has taught us anything, it's how connected we are, and those children will be so benefiting from what you give. Okay, yeah, Colette, what's the rules? One more time. Hi, Colette. I got cute things for you. That's rule number 1. That's a rule. Rule number 2 is it's for sale. Rule number 3 is I'm going to tell you what it is and how much it costs, and then my team is going to type that. And as soon as you see them type it, you can say sold. Okay, but you got to wait till they do it. And then if you win it, they're going to list the names of everybody who got it. Okay, and then tomorrow they're going to send you an invoice. You pay the invoice, and then next week, Monday, we ship your items to you.
No, very important though. If you don't already have one, after today's event, you have to create an account at sagegoddess.com, and in the appropriate field where it says YouTube username, you need to plug in the username that you see on display when you comment in the chat. So your name as it's written in the chat feed. So this way we can make sure we match up you here with your account at sagegoddess.com to send you the invoice. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Judith Walters. That is correct. Be on live chat. This does go fast if you're new. It might surprise you how fast it goes sometimes. So make sure you are on live chat and not top chat.
Top chat. No,
which isn't really the top chat. You don't want that top chat. So thank you, Judith, for that. Oh, thank you, Andrew. Well, you make my week better. We're a great community. If you're new, I think you're going to enjoy the time with each other tonight too.
I don't know. It's my first time here, so.
I kind of let Dave drive the bus a little bit. In terms of so we're gonna hold off on Buddha for just a little while because Buddha goes with something I want to do later. So thank you. Where would you like to start tonight, David?
With these earrings.
Those aren't earrings, David.
With these pendants. Again, under the bus.
No,
under the bus.
No, I miss you, Alexis. Because I'm not throwing you under the bus when I tell you that a pendant isn't an earring, right? I mean,
we're just going to agree to disagree. You could put a loop on it and a little hook. And
yeah, but it doesn't have a hook, right? So
no, but it could have a hook.
Okay, you know what? Why don't you take a minute and show us how to get that in our ears, David?
Okay. Well.
Oh, stand by, everybody, while we put a pendant in your ear.
Technical difficulties. So anyway.
Yeah. Don't cry for me. I know.
Oh, what is this you say?
Oh, gosh, it looks like an earring.
Oh, it does. See, little bell, and you can put a little hook right through there.
Oh, good God!
You know, can double.
Okay.
Little fishing lure.
Don't let this man pierce your ears because apparently he thinks you've got a ginormous something that you can put that in.
Hey now.
Okay. Oh wow, he is cute though. I agree with you. Yeah, so anyway, guess what? It's a pendant.
It's a pendant.
It is a sexy pendant. I know. Oh God. You know, when it starts out like this, and we have ways to go. It's terrifying, actually.
At this point, it's really only uphill.
Okay. Is that showerweight? No, but it's a good guess, Camilla.
Good guess.
Sugilite.
Take a guess
Sugilite.
number 2 is
Sugilite.
the one that's going to nail it.
Okay. I have 30 of these beauties, which
What is it?
amazing. This is Sugilite.
Because we said what it is.
No, I said it's Sugilite.
It's not Charway, and
Okay.
it's not
No,
a
I said
earring.
Sugilite, but I think you were talking, and so you didn't hear me. Maybe if you didn't speak when the teacher was speaking, you'd understand what's happening in class.
Not the best student.
Oh God, how many times have I said that? Oh no, please, Mr. Meislick, continue. Maybe you would like to teach the class.
Sure, this is a fabulous earring.
God, I miss teaching in classrooms.
German scholars.
That was great. Lena's gonna start drinking for us. Okay, Sugilite. Now, this is a really big deal. In all seriousness, this is what they call old stock Sugilite. Let me back up the truck and explain what Sugilite is, because some of you are new. Sugilite is a stone that comes from South Africa, and it's one of the most powerful healers of the human immune system. There are wild rumors in different parts of the world about what this stone can heal. I won't get into the specifics of that, but you can go down some fun rabbit holes on your own if you would like. Now, this stone, what's being mined out of South Africa now is not this super purple,
Not the
red.
purple.
No. It's more black, which is okay too, because it's still Sugilite and it's manganese. The reason why it's black is it's manganese. So Sugilite is an ore of manganese. It was actually discovered
Look at that. It's pretty.
when they were mining manganese. It was kind of like an accidental discovery. It only comes from South Africa and only from this one pocket, and so it's pretty much this color and this quality is kind of mined out, which is pretty crazy, right? So this is one of the stones I was guided to work with by my crystal healer when I found out I had MS 10 years ago. And I've consistently worked with Sugilite since that time. Sugilite, Udilite, Tibetan Quartz, Kyanite were the stones that I was told to work with, and I've had a great go of it, so I believe in them. And so this pendant is all done in sterling silver. It's open on the back, as Dave showed you, and I'm going to prepare you and tell you it's under $60.
Woohoo! Which, if you think about Sugilite and silver,
I don't even know how, and so it's old stock. You're getting lucky if you've wanted a Sugilite pendant, and I actually think the silhouette is gorgeous. It's super feminine. I love how the one side of the silver is a little bit longer than the other. It's a very sexy pendant, and it shows up. It's sizable. Those are sterling silver. You ready?
I'm ready.
I have 30 of them. They're $59 a piece. $59.
So now Team SG is going to comment with
For
that
Sugilite.
and the price, and then you can comment, comment, sold.
That full moon last night was intense, wasn't it? I had trouble sleeping last night. I know it's crazy, right?
Pretty sure you kicked me a couple times.
Did I kick you?
No.
If not, I meant to.
If not, I'm sure you definitely meant it.
Congratulations, you guys. I know, right? Isn't that cool? I wish we had more of them. I wish I could get more of them. And one of those, if you turn it upside down, I showed this earlier today, it has a heart on it. Do you
What do
see
you
it?
mean?
On the front, one of them has a heart, but you have to turn
Like
it
if you
upside down
turn
to
it
see it.
upside down?
Do you see it? I think it's the other one.
I was going to say, no, I don't see it. Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll show you.
I'll see it. I'll show you.
It's super pretty. Do you see it? It's like a little boop, the purple.
What is it?
It's a boop.
It's a boop.
And nothing embarrasses me. That actually, it's part of my. It's either part of my charm or it's part of my problem. Nothing embarrasses me. I'll do it. I'm that friend where you're like, "Do it, I dare you," and I'll be like, "Wouldn't dare me if I was you." Isn't it pretty? What a great pair of earrings, right? P.S. Thank you so much. If you figure out how to get those in your ear, let me know. I would love an instructional video. Okay. Cheers, everybody. Oh, I love it. Well, hopefully, you'll see something. We have things in a whole range of prices, you guys. We do. Usually we have an item around $20 all the way up to a few $1,000s. So there's kind of something for everybody, and there's a giveaway. So hang out. I know. I'm proud of that. All right. Oh, really? Okay. There's 2 sizes of that. Are you showing
No,
both
but
sizes?
I think you took the other one.
No, I didn't. They're both up there. They were on the other side of the Buddha. I didn't move it.
It was hiding behind a
Wow.
rock.
I think you took it. Where would I take it? To my bedroom? I don't leave the house. Okay. In which case I could retrieve it, right? In theory. Okay.
I love how nowadays when something goes lost, it can never be too far because it's still within the confines of your home.
It could be in the
right?
trash.
It could be in the trash,
The
but
trash
otherwise,
pretty much a good chance.
it didn't go far.
Yeah, Joseph's singing. He has a song for you.
With these birds.
I know. Okay, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Now, this is the biggest hessonite garnet Ganesha I've ever seen. I have to admit I screamed a little bit when I saw these.
I believe there's one fewer, number 10, reduced.
Yeah, 10B is reduced. So it's 2 of the large and 1 of the small. So I have 3 of these. I will tell you they are under $500, which is a minor miracle in itself. I'm going to explain this to you. You ready? Because I have 2 different forms of hessonite garnet today, and I really want to get you excited about it because it's one of my favorite stones. I don't talk about it a lot because we never have it. Hessonite garnet is really hard to find. It comes from India, where it's known as the gomed. And it's believed if you have a 2-carat piece of this or larger, that it attracts, it's like a magnet for money.
Is that G-O-M-E-D?
G-O-M-E-D.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the gomed. And
Is that like a people, or is that like a thing?
it's a thing.
Oh.
But you have to have a 2-carat piece, otherwise it's actually bad luck.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds like some dude trying to sell something made up.
It kind of does.
It
Except
kind of
I think
does.
it's legit.
You need a 10-carat diamond,
or
or
else
else
it's bad luck.
he doesn't love you.
Wait, can we make that a thing?
No,
Oh.
no, it definitely isn't a thing. I'm just saying, like, just saying. That
You
sounds
heard it
like,
from Dave.
no, you
You
did
heard
not
from
hear it from me. We're going to delete that part of this post edit.
What's the difference between hessonite and spessartine? Country of origin. Spessartine's African. This is not
Just
interessante. Country of origin matters a lot when it comes to gemstones. Not related to the gomati, which is different, which is that chakra-shaped shell that washes up on the river in India. You guys are like
look at this.
right on top
hey,
of it.
man.
No, you're like very smart. Okay, so now what's Ganesha? He is the Hindu god that helps you overcome obstacles, right? So this is overcoming obstacles to wealth. Oh, I think I'm ready for that. So the smaller one is 1.75 inches. The larger one is 2 to 2.5. I have 2 of the large, 1 of the small. The small is $465 and the large is $495.
Put them on the same plane so you can kind of see.
They really should have been like $100 apart. They're substantially different, but it goes by gram.
There's bippity and boppity.
Oof. I will just tell you, in my days, so I've only ever seen a smaller hessonite garnet Ganesha. I've seen them. I have one, but it's teeny, like half an inch. So to see a 2-inch for under $500 is nuts. This is a very special and very rare stone. Yep, so we have, again, the small is $465 and the medium, I mean, it's not really small, it's huge. And I want to show you something. If you get the small, I would really have it made into a necklace. Like immediately. That is the absolute perfect size. And my friend Sylvia could do it. She's good at pieces like this. She could electroform that and make that into a pendant for you. But any jeweler could. You know, if you go to your local jeweler. No, this is not an earring. So once again, we have 1 earring in the sale tonight. Do you see it over there?
I know.
Has a little
I
loop.
put it on the tray.
Ooh. Are you being blocked by YouTube? No, Jen T, I see you. Hi, Jen T. God, does YouTube do that to people? Like, do you have to be naughty to do that? Like, what happens to people? I don't know. I don't know how that works. But anyway, I can see you. Congratulations, you guys. So Emily and Renee got the large. Did somebody get the small? I didn't see that. Can you scroll up a little bit? Maybe they said it already.
I think somebody did. I don't know.
Yeah. just want to say congratulations.
Yeah.
Christine got the small.
Congrats.
Very happy for you. Those are extremely
really
amazing.
Pretty. Yeah.
Yeah. You will not be disappointed.
You're going to love them.
In fact, you will get it and go, oh my god, I'm so glad I got that.
Very pretty.
Yeah, very excited. Well, Sugilite's not going to be affordable for much longer. It's kind of like the Moldavite story, where you're starting to see the prices of Moldavite go up because it takes like 6 months for things to hit the market.
I'm actually surprised Sugilite isn't higher than it is. Just because
all of it's old stock, though.
I know,
people are not updating their prices.
That's what I'm saying. It's one of these things where they're just not producing a whole bunch more, and it's been low in supply for a really long time.
For years now.
Moldavite has only been low in supply for a shorter time period.
It's true.
And so you're seeing the resulting price just kind of shoot up real quick on Moldavite, whereas on Sugilite it's just kind of more gradually increased, but it's plateaued a little bit.
That's true. Okay. All right, cheers, everybody. Yeah, I was gonna say, I agree with you. I think the prices are higher now, and once in a while you find a great value, and I will tell you, whether it's with us or somebody else, if you see a great value on Sugilite, I would advise you to get it.
Get it. Yeah.
And not think twice, because even for resale, truly. It's Dr. Pepper. It's a nice diet Dr. Pepper for me today in my wine glass.
A little rum.
No, I wish there was rum. There's no rum. He's not having anything because he has to focus, and so I'm in solidarity.
Yeah, she was like, well, I can still have a drink, and I was like, yeah, misery loves company.
If he's not going to drink, I don't want to drink. It gets weird, right?
It's awkward.
And then I'm having
She says inappropriate things, and then I don't laugh. So.
Which is pretty much my marriage.
Vice versa. Usually it's me sober saying the inappropriate things.
It's
and
true.
Then, yeah,
it's
true.
Yeah. Okay. I don't have, the only old stock Sugilite I have are those 75-cent pieces on sagegoddess.com, which honestly, it's nuts that they're 75 cents. But we do have them, and they're like today's 20% off on the website. They're 20% off. So we do have that old stock on the website. If you want like small pieces for gridding and stuff, we've got that. Okay. Speaking of gridding, this would be the centerpiece for a grid. These are beautiful generators.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at that.
By the way, welcome in. Quite a few of you have joined in the last 20 minutes or so, so I want to welcome you and say we're so glad that you're here. Welcome to our gem sale. These generators just came in from Brazil, like literally just arrived.
Brazil.
Yep. And we've been having conversations about them because there's more going on in these generators than meets the eye. Okay. So they are phantom amethyst with hematite and cacoxenite, but there's even more than that. There's all kinds of interesting inclusions in these. Now, I don't think they're Super 7, so that's kind of where I draw the line. I am one of those people, if I'm going to say Super 7 to you, I better know it.
They're Special 6.
For real. So I'm going to call them Special 3, but not Super 7. Actually, I'm going to call them Special 4, because I think there's 4 things happening here. Can I call them Kinda Great 4?
Kinda. No, you have to have the alliteration. It's got to be an S.
What I will tell you is, if these were Super 7, they'd be way more expensive. So you're kind of getting some of the... Now, you know me, I want to talk, so I'm just going to keep chit-chatting to you about these, because they're actually really cool, and it gives me a chance to teach you a little bit. The most expensive of them is under $90, and these are super high-grade amethyst. I mean, these are really, really beautiful. You can see in the lighting there, I mean, they are violet, and these are not enhanced. So the deeper the intensity of the color of the amethyst, usually the more expensive. Now, the red in these is the hematite. Hematite comes from the same root word as the Greek word for blood, which you probably heard that, like hematocrit, for example. So they all come from the same root word for blood, because our ancient Greek ancestors looked at that and saw red in their crystals, and they're like, oh, red, blood, hematite. I mean, it wasn't like a real complex thinking process, but the name stuck. And so when you see red in especially in your amethyst, because they tend to grow together, hematite and amethyst grow as partners. So Amethyst, the purple stone, is peace, balance, and detoxification. Hematite, which is the red mineral, is for grounding and protection. And then there's a third mineral in these called cacoxenite. C-A-C-O-X.
What'd you say?
E-N-I-T-E. Nope. Cacoxenite. And cacoxenite is this like golden fleck material that grows with amethyst, and that is a mineral of transformation. So this is transformation, grounding, protection, peace, balance, cleansing, detoxification in one. It's really like a purifying stone when you think about it. And one of the other things that I really love about this combination, and I teach you this all the time, when you have a stone, oh, that's a nice way of showing. When you have a stone that has stones for the crown chakra like amethyst and stones for the root chakra like hematite, that stone by definition opens all the chakras, because if the crown is open and the root is open, the other chakras tend to open. It's like a container. So you've opened both the ends, so basically energy can flow more freely. So a lot of people are attracted to combinations like this, especially if they feel like their energy's blocked, which happens with depression, it happens with anxiety, it happens with grief, where the energy just kind of shuts down and you need something to kind of open those chakras and get things moving again. Aren't they beautiful? Do you see those phantom lines? That's what I'm saying. These are kind of like a party and a generator. And purple and red are my favorite colors. So I was naturally hugely attracted to these, right? Yeah, this would be the ideal. That's exactly right, Janisa. This would be the ideal stone for a peace and harmony grid, because this is going to transform the space in service of peace and grounding and protection. So this would be the ideal generator for that. I don't know if these are Tao or Isis points. I have not counted the faces. I don't think I just wouldn't want to tell you that, because I haven't gone through the lot and counted. But when you see someone refer to a 7373 or a 5353, they're talking about the number of facets on the sides. And so I'm just not sure. Now, let me tell you about the pricing on these. So I have 5 of the small. I don't have many of these. I have 5 of the small. I have 26 of the medium. I have 17 of the large. And I have 8 of the extra large. So there aren't that many of these. This would be great for a child's room, because hematite's really good for like tantrums and nightmares. And amethyst is so...
Sure you don't want to keep one for me?
No, I'll take care of you.
Okay.
I'll get you my little dog, too. Okay.
How about my big cat?
Where is my big cat?
I don't know.
Speaking of which, he was up there earlier today.
I'm sure he was.
Yeah. Okay. The small are $59. I have 5 of those. Next size is $69. Next size is $79. Next size is $89. Pretty neat. For amethyst, cacoxenite, hematite generator. Party situation. Yeah. It's really great because there's almost no place that you don't need something like that. It would be great in your kitchen. It would be great in your bedroom. Amethyst is great in the bedroom, and hematite's great in the bedroom, because it, anchors the energy at the end of the day. You kind of want to shed and release and let go. Yeah, congratulations, you guys. I'm glad you like them. Do I have the little light stand over there? You need to put that on one of the light stands. I think I tucked it back behind there. Behind the tray.
I'll
Okay.
find it.
He'll find it. Congratulations. I'm really excited that you got one of those. Like I said, literally just got here from Brazil. Like brand new. And driving me nuts. Because I'm telling you, there's more than those 3 minerals in there. And aside from testing it, it's like good guesses. So here's what I'm going to say. When you get yours, will you let me know what you think? What you think is in there? Your daughter's been throwing fits. She's 8. Girls, in my experience with my daughter, it starts around 8. And by it, I mean the party that is going to now last you until she leaves your house. And my daughter's pretty mild with her party, but it's still a party. Oh, look at this bracelet, you guys. This is rainbow moonstone in sterling silver and 14 karat gold. by the same incredible soul who makes my wands and the wandlets. And by the way, on the side of that, can I see that just one more time really quick? There's something special about these amethysts. Your vision is better than mine. There's little amethyst balls that go on the bottom of your wrist, like at your pressure points. But then there's these little cut and faceted amethysts that are next to the moonstone. He collects stuff. He's been doing this for decades.
Well, this one.
He collects little old stock stones.
This one's ametrine.
Is it ametrine? I thought so.
Yeah, this one's ametrine, and I think the other one is amethyst.
Okay, so ametrine, which is that hybrid of amethyst and citrine. It's so pretty, you guys. And he saves those old stock stones to put around the main stones when he makes these bracelets. They're so beautiful. And his cuffs are completely adjustable. So if you wear an 8 or 9 inch, if your wrist is 8 or 9 inches, you'll be able to just gently open it and it'll be fine. If your wrist is like mine and it's more on the 6 to 6.5 inch size, you can pinch it closed just a little bit.
So you have ametrine.
But that one is ametrine.
And amethyst.
Isn't it pretty? Oh, it's so pretty.
And moonstone.
And moonstone. So there's only one of these. Yeah, it's open on the back too. Isn't that cool? That moonstone is even shiny on the back.
Yes, it is.
Okay, it's $499. So Rainbow Moonstone, we just had a full moon last night, right? It's manifestation and expansion and creation, and then amethyst, like we just talked about, balances, detoxifies, brings peace and connection. This is super upper chakra. This is all crown chakra, soul star chakra, elevating consciousness. Isn't that pretty? Aw, Dave needs a pointer. He does need a pointer. I need to get you a pointer.
I need many pointers.
He is a pointer. Aw, we love you guys too. Isn't it pretty? It is a goddess of a bracelet. I know. There is something about Rainbow Moonstone that just entrances me. I know you guys feel the same way. Isn't it beautiful? I know. So congratulations. I know. Why must you be an adult today? I know. But you're here for the fun.
You don't have to be.
You don't have to be an adult.
We're all kids here.
So I have a necklace in Rainbow Moonstone that Dave's going to show you now.
Actually, it's more of an earring, just a very long one. No.
It's not. It's a necklace. It's beautiful. This is by Louis.
Look at that moonstone, you guys. That is.
It is.
Since we're talking
gorgeous.
moonstone.
It's gorgeous, like you. Isn't it beautiful? Oh no way! Michelle Baker's engagement ring is Rainbow Moonstone. I love that. I really, really love that.
Number 15.
Okay.
One of the things I liked about this, I saw earlier. If I can show it. It's a little piece.
Yeah, he does. He really does pay attention to the details.
Cute?
There's a little cut faceted moonstone bead on the end, so it's adjustable. So you can wear this at the length that you like. So the way Dave's holding it, the wings are kind of together, but on your neck, the wings are going to kind of expand out from the moonstone piece. Isn't that gorgeous?
Even on the back there.
So this is by
You
Louis.
I'll
show you. Yeah, this is by Louis in Glastonbury. I would wear it high, and I would wear it by itself. I wouldn't, I've got a whole menagerie of situations here. It's like a zoo. I would take the zoo off and let this goddess be on her own. It kind of deserves that. But do you see how the wings come out when you put it on? And then it's completely adjustable. So I would probably wear it at about 13 inches, which is this chain right here is 13. But it's up to you. And it'll go down to, I think, 18 inches if you want to wear it longer. It's okay too. Yeah, Daisy has a very similar piece to this. Daisy and I are both fans and friends of Louis. So this is $339, which is really great considering the chain is custom made and attached, and it's really nice quality chain too. $339 for your angel wings on Rainbow Moonstone. I only have one. I know. Woo! Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah, Flash just dances.
It does.
It's like a laser.
It is a statement piece. That's why I think it kind of it needs its own like situation. It would get lost among my beloveds here. It needs to have its own.
It needs its own real estate.
Yeah, it does need. It needs its own house.
Its own zip code.
Yeah. Yeah, Dave wears his bracelet quite a lot, actually.
Actually, I do,
It's cool that you guys notice. He does. He wears it a lot. I think it's really cool.
Actually, a lot of people notice. It's kind of a funny thing. Like, I'll wear it into work or something and, like, 10 compliments on it.
It's neat. Well, he's very intuitive, and that's a good stone for your intuition. Third eye.
I'm already sufficiently paranoid. Maybe it goes a step too far. What do you think?
Your intuition?
Yeah.
No, but you're usually right.
Yeah.
For better or worse, he's usually right. Yeah. Nick's the same way though. Nick is very intuitive and he's usually right. He got that from you, I think. Okay. Congratulations. Yeah, you gotta wait till the team says the thing and then you can say the thing. We have 9 large generators of amethyst left. They're $79 a piece. So if you would like one, those are still there. And congratulations in advance. Okay, this I am very excited about. And I'll tell you something. I think our prices are wrong on this. So, but I think we go with it. You know the prices are really good when I'm like, even because I love when you guys get a huge bargain and I'm still like, whoa, this is pretty nuts. This is something we have not had for you in so long. This is Malachola from the Republic of the Congo in Africa. Malachite and chrysocolla grow together. And do you see how the green kind of circular stone is the malachite, and that light blue that looks like it's flowing like a river all around it, that's chrysocolla. And they're both ores of copper. And they grow with other minerals too, like shadokite grows with them, and
that's beautiful. I love chrysocolla.
Lapis grows with them. This is all his jam. Now can I tell you a cute story really quick? I'm gonna tell you a cute story.
Lay it on.
It drives him nuts, but whatever.
Lay it on me. No. I'll just hang on.
Some of you are not here to shop. Some of you are here to chit chat. I love to chit chat, so you take a break.
I'm just gonna lay back here.
So the kids were really small. I haven't started Sage Goddess yet. I think because I
started a little fire.
I started Sage Goddess in 2011, so that means Zoe was a year and a half, and Nick was about 3.5. So they were still really tiny. It was right before I started Sage Goddess. We went to like a little street fair in San Diego, and there was a guy there selling Malachola, okay? And I wanted a piece so bad. I wanted one so bad, and I was in that place where I'm like, I couldn't do it because it was really expensive. I got a piece. I'm telling you. The smallest size we have is 3 to 4 inches. I still have the piece I got, by the way. And it was like this. It was like 2 to 2.5 inches or something. And I had so much guilt afterward because I paid for that small piece what we are asking for the medium-sized piece today, which is 3 times the size of the piece that I got. Now, I'm still glad I got my piece. But I'm telling you this because, like, at the time, that was a good price on Malachola.
Nick didn't eat lunch that day. You know what I mean?
Expensive.
Our 4-year-old son just had to go without.
This is not true. This is not a true story at all. And thank you so much for that, for ruining.
No, because afterwards we went
story.
to the hamburger factory and tried to buy him a burger, and he had to give it back.
We put a bun on my Malachola. So here's your burger. Anyway, I love this stone. So chrysocolla is a stone of throat chakra healing, authentic communication, expression, and diplomacy. I was teaching all about chrysocolla today. Thank you, Lena. I did not. That's going to be a weird rumor that gets around. I fed my child Malachola.
Nick, you're going to hear some odd stories one day, but just trust that your mom really did love you. And
he ruined my story.
Honestly, if your kids don't end up in therapy, you didn't have enough fun with them growing up, right? Like,
it's really true.
It's true.
My kids are going to have bigger problems than that. Emily, do you know Hamburger Factory in Poway? It's one of our favorite little restaurants down there. It's not like super great quality food, but like it's a cute little place. Super fun. Okay. Anyway, oh my god. Malachite heals the divine feminine, especially the ovaries, uterus, and cervix, for everybody who's paid attention there. And they call it the doula stone because it's supposed to make child labor not hurt so bad, except if you've been in labor, it's horrible, and this isn't going to help. I mean, I'm just going to tell you right now, I could literally lay a metric ton of malachite on you, and if you are in the throes of labor, you are going to hit me with that malachite, and you would not be wrong to do that. I've only had one client tell me that malachite really reduced the pain of labor, and having been through labor twice, it's just hard for me to believe it. Okay, are you ready for this? The small size, I have 10, 3 to 4 inches. They're $69. The medium size, I have 4. They're $89, 5 to 6 inches. That's $89, and that ships for free. That is a $150 piece of Malachola. And then the large, I have 6 to 7 inches. I have 3, $99. That is a $150 to $200 piece of Malachola.
Oh, yeah. That's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. So if you've wanted it and you haven't had it, because I haven't had it, I wouldn't hesitate on it. The price is right. That little piece is such a cutie too.
It is a cutie.
And do you see Dave put that on the little aqua pillow? I wonder what that would look like. Maybe it's better on the gold.
Yeah, I think it's better on the gold.
Yeah, it pops a little bit. Black would be really pretty too.
Black would be good.
Yeah. We have these little velvet pillows at sagegoddess.com if you ever see them and you're like, I want that for my stone, because we sell some really pretty specimen pieces, so we don't have them in the sale, but you can find them on the website if you want one. Yeah. Congratulations. Malachola. Malachola, because it's malachite with chrysocolla. Do you get it?
I don't get it.
Malachola. I need to make a song about it, Jessica Hicks.
A little Sesame Street song or something, like what you get when you cross chrysocolla, malachite, Malachola. I don't get the beat like you get the beat.
Yeah, I get the beat first, and the lyrics have to come afterward.
Mm-hmm.
As an experienced songwriter, this is kind of my process.
Oh, okay.
As an emerging songstress and
yeah.
musical artist, this is my process.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anywho, agree to disagree.
Next up, we should make little chairs like rocking chairs or thrones. I know. Have you seen that meme that's around Instagram? It says, "Yeah, I'm gonna start saving money and not buy so many crystals. Instead, I'm gonna spend all my money on thrones for my crystals." And it's like this person with this in this crystal room, and they've got little tiny wooden chairs for all of their little crystals. That's next level. I don't think we should do that. Hey, Tammy Stevens, while you're watching here. Okay, this is something really exciting. This is Kovalight from Peru. We had these made. I will tell you, it's like a minor miracle to have
anything come out of Peru.
Anything come out of Peru during the pandemic, because they were, now it's Brazil and India that are really struggling, but at the time, Peru was really having a hard time. Anyway, we wish them well. This is one of the best third eye stones you can work with to enhance your psychic gifts.
It's a bummer, you can't see how blue it is.
I know, it is a bummer. It is very blue, by the way. If you're
There
thinking,
you go.
oh, that looks like hematite, it's definitely not. That is an indigo blue color. Yeah. So what is Kovalight? Kovalight comes from Peru. We don't talk about it very often because I never have it. I had some tumbled, it sold out. Now I have some spheres for you, but we don't even have a lot of the spheres. The spheres, we have 31 of the spheres. They're about 2 1/4 to 2.5 inches. And Kovalight is heavy. When you get this, you're going to be like, that little thing weighs that?
Yeah, it's heavy.
It's got a really high specific density. So this is a very heavy stone. And not easy to come by. All Kovalight that I've ever seen comes from Peru. So this is third eye all the way. It's pretty expensive, so sometimes with this size I would recommend getting 2, but with this I would just get 1. This is about the size of the Kovalight sphere I own, and up until this round of Kovalight, all of our Kovalight came from my friend Victor, who passed away last year. So this is the first Kovalight that we brought from Peru that was not directly from Victor.
You can see it's got that gold in there too.
Yeah, isn't it beautiful?
You can see it.
Yeah, it looks, when you really look closely like that, there's
It's blue and
so
gold.
much dimensionality going, and a little bit of green too. Do you see that? Just a hint of that green, although it could be the reflection of my tree too.
It's the tree.
Anyway, super. Kovalight for me is not prosperity. Kovalight is inner vision. Kovalight's really good if you have a hard time meditating. Or if you're trying to develop your psychic gifts, like you're trying to become more clairvoyant, more clairaudient, more clairsentient. This is a good stone to work with to cultivate your psychic gifts. And to be able to connect with your spirit guides more actively too. Yeah, it's one of the best for opening what we call the ajna, or the third eye. Okay, so this is, the retail value of these is about $300. Our price is $149. $149 for 2.5 inches of Kovalight, baby.
You don't see much Kovalight out there.
There's been none this year.
Yeah.
The only reason we have this is because we started having the rough worked before the pandemic.
That's right.
That's the only reason we have this. And when did the pandemic start? Oh, a year ago. I mean, we literally started working on these after Tucson, before COVID. Otherwise, this wouldn't even be here. It's almost a miracle that we even have it. So, congratulations. This is the best price I've ever seen on Kovalight. I know, it's a crazy deal, so enjoy. I love that you guys can get it. And the reason we can do this price is because we had them made. You know what I mean? If you go and get these in Tucson, then you're paying usually almost double. So enjoy. You got something really great today. I'm so glad. This is so fun. And then let me know how it goes for you. I mean, I really do. There's a hierarchy of third eye stones. Azurite's up there. But you wouldn't be able to get a sphere like this of azurite for that price. So this is the strongest third eye stone in that size of a sphere at that price you can get. Yeah, I see you, Christina. Well, and a lot of people's psychic gifts are developing almost spontaneously right now. There's an interesting, even though our planet's in a weird place, I do believe we are ascending. It may not look like what we all thought it was going to look like, the ascension process, but a lot of people are experiencing kind of like a spontaneous awakening of a lot of their gifts. And then the crystals become even more powerful allies for that work, so. Party on.
Barth.
Congrats, you guys. Oh, Kovalight hearts. I know. Well, Kovalight, it was actually Momo who helped us get these pieces, and Kovalight hearts were part of the little collective that we had worked. So I will try to get more hearts and tumbles.
Yeah, the coordination on these was from U.S., Indonesia, Peru, back to U.S.
Seriously.
Like
it was a triangle between us in LA, Momo in Bali, and the supplier in Peru.
So,
literally.
it's kind of interesting.
Happen.
I've always been fascinated by the journey that stones take in this industry.
True.
It's not just like they come from one place and go to another.
Yeah.
You know, you think about the path. It's
and a
really
lot of times
remarkable.
they'll come, like Sugilite will go from South Africa to China to be carved. You know, and sometimes go back to South Africa, and then from South Africa to Tucson, you know, and it's just like, wow, that stone's been on a journey and a half. It's interesting, right? Okay. Well, it's a little wandlet.
You know, I thought it'd be fun. Usually we save the wands for the end, and I thought it would be kind of fun to...
I think it's great. And there was like a time or two when we didn't have any wandlets.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to have them back. We only have 2 today, so it's not like a lot of wandlets, but we do have 2, and they're super cuties. This one's garnet with amethyst. That's Veracruz amethyst. And then it has quartz on the top. That's a little Lemurian laser up there.
It's a silver pendant.
Isn't that beautiful?
Wand.
Yep, sterling silver. So wandlets are made by my main wand maker. But they're little wands to go. These are little pendants, right? Not an earring. Thank you so much. There's no hook there.
Could be. Could be.
Oh, wow.
Just saying.
Okay, so now that we're clear on
yeah, well, hey.
yeah, and then that is a big, beautiful garnet right in the center there. Garnet activates the root chakra. It's very grounding, stabilizing for your energy field. That's a Veracruz scepter on the bottom, everyone. I'd like you to make a note of that.
That's
scepter.
a rad
You don't see Veracruz scepters very often.
Nope.
And that's not reflected in the price. So really this wandlet should be a little bit more expensive than it is. You can tell a scepter, it's a quartz point or an amethyst point. Quartz material, you see smoky scepters, citrine scepters sometimes when you're really lucky. Where the bottom part's a little bit whiter is what you're looking for. And that's basically overgrowth on a point called a scepter. And scepters were said to be the magical wands of the priests and priestesses in ancient
really see it
Lemuria.
there.
Isn't that cool? Scepter baby! So this is your like grounded peace priestess. Or a pirate earring.
You know you like it. Yeah. You know you're thinking like, I kind of like that. Arr. I'll get you a patch and you can wear it.
Okay. So this one is $259. Should not be $259. Should be
No.
$299.
Yeah.
So ready, go. Because
And
that is a cool piece. Is that a double term quartz point on the top? Oh, come on.
No.
Oh, it looked double term. I was like, come on
No.
now. Then I'll know we definitely made a mistake. Isn't it cute?
It looks like it there.
It does. I mean, I don't have my reader's paw, so I can't tell. Anyway,
No,
it's
I don't
better
think
than
it's-
it looks, even.
I can't
This
quite
piece.
see.
I know. It's really beautiful. Congratulations.
All
Yay!
right.
Amber got Kovalight. I'm so excited for you. I am. It's super magic. And I will tell you, as you start to collect rarer crystals, I'm going to recommend that you start to put those aside into a slightly different part of your collection. You'll be glad you did that later. Just kind of your rarer and more special stones. Kovalight definitely qualifies as one of those. Those amethyst generators we just showed you would qualify as that for me. Most of the things that come up in the gem sale would qualify as rare and unique.
What's that green stone? What's that?
Oh, what is that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Looks moldy. What is that? Gosh.
I just don't know what to do sometimes.
I don't know. I often leave you speechless.
Oh. This is really rad. This is Aura Lemurian quartz with moldavite and a Herkimer diamond and all the
It's
stars.
like a faceted Herkimer too, though. Can you see that?
I don't think it is. I think that's just a legit awesome Herkimer.
It's just a legit awesome.
I think it's so perfect it looks like it.
It's an LAH.
No, this is moldavite. It might look like peridot, but it's more army green.
Peridot. Yeah, it would be a
He
lighter.
was making a dad joke. If you didn't pick up on that, I know.
Is it dad joke a dumb joke? Is that like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dumb or just not necessary. You know what I mean? Where like it wasn't that funny, and so.
Why don't you just let him know how much it is?
I thought you were gonna say, why don't you tell him a funny joke? I could do that too.
Tell me
Okay.
a joke, funny woman.
That is $299, and it should be more than that. So $299. What's a wand used for? Oh my God, where do I start?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I'll give you the short version.
It's to cast people like me away.
No.
Oh.
So wands. By the way, this wand right here.
Bye, Raven.
This wand right here is a giveaway today, by the way. For
Say what?
purchases on sagegoddess.com. I know, because it's the fairy godmother contest, so we're giving away this $800 citrine wand if you shop at sagegoddess.com today. But anyway, this is a wand by the same wand maker, by the way. I'm giving away stuff from my personal collection this week, so that's what the giveaway is all about. Anyway, with a double terminated wand like these, you can send energy, receive energy, open circles, close circles, and activate grids. And then if you want to learn more about how to work with crystals, my crystal healing class would be a great place for you, called Crystal Masters Online. We can talk about that later. Isn't that cool? Yeah. If you haven't shopped on sagegoddess.com, there's no minimum purchase to enter to win this incredible wand. I'll remind you of that at the end of our time together, because we have some pretty cool things on the website today. I know. You don't have a wand yet? Must have a wand. You need a wand. Wands can be handmade at home. I teach wand making. In fact, if you go on YouTube, where you are right now, there's a free wand making class that I taught back in January, I think, where I teach you how to make your own. And it's super fun. I make them with Zoe, and some of my favorite wands are ones that I've made. So you can make your own too. Yay! I know it's wand time, everybody. Are you okay?
Yeah, this is my shoulder.
Oh, okay.
We've got a couple other wands to show, and just a little
So
bit.
congrats on that
the
multi
larger
wandlet.
ones.
Yeah.
But I thought we would show a sphere.
Let's show a sphere. We have a couple of spheres for you today, at your request. We have just over 2 dozen of these. This is rubellite, which is red tourmaline, with smoky quartz and clear quartz, and some of them even have a little bit of moonstone in them. Rubellite is red tourmaline. Tourmaline grows in almost every color, and I love tourmaline so much. It's one of my favorite stones. But rubellite, and look at the little heart. Oh, it's cute. That's cute. Rubellite is the grounding. Rubellite and black tourmaline are the grounding, and dravite too, brown tourmaline, are the grounding members of the tourmaline family. And rubellite in particular is really good for recovery. It's really good for emotional recovery, physical recovery. It recovers your energy for you. And smoky quartz clears negative energy. See that little sparkle of the moonstone there?
Yeah, is that moonstone or?
Yeah, there's a little sparkle in the matrix. Moonstone grows with all of these crystals.
Yeah, it is
so
moonstone.
You see it.
It almost looked like, for a minute I thought it was lepidolite, but it is.
Yeah,
moonstone.
it's a little moonstone. Isn't that cool? So you get the combination. So moonstone is for manifestation, expansion, completion. Smoky quartz is clearing, transmutes energy. Clear quartz expands energy. And rubellite supports your healing and recovery. So this is a really good stone for people who are healing physically. So if you've had illness or surgery or anything like that, this is a great stone to work with. If you're going through emotional recovery of any kind, maybe you've really been through some trauma or some difficult experiences this year, this could be a reintegration sphere for you too. Isn't that cool? It does look like a planet. And I just love the little pockets of magic, the little places and sparkles inside of there too.
There's a lot of little sparkles.
Okay, so we have 26 of these, 3.5 to 4 inches, under $65. Are you ready? I know. Ready? I like to tell you ballpark because that way you'll know if you want to say sold and you won't miss one. So these are $64 for rubellite and smoky quartz, clear quartz, and moonstone. I know, they're so pretty. The tourmaline family is interesting. To me, it's a lot like sapphire because they grow in so many different colors that people can hardly believe it's all the same stone, but they have the same geological properties, same mining location, right? Same crystal structure, but then the metaphysical properties are different, between one color of tourmaline and the other is just like sapphire too. There's a whole world going on in there.
There is.
And Dave will show you. If you wanted a pillow for that one, I would put it on a gold pillow or a black pillow. Although the purple's pretty
I think
neat.
the purple is the way to go.
Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like
okay, so what's crazy is you put it on the purple pillow, and all of a sudden the rubellite looks purple.
It pops, yeah, because it draws it out. That's exactly it.
I wouldn't have expected that because the gold. Can I just see it? Because
the gold, it's gonna kind of go away.
All you see is the smoky quartz when you put it on the
Yeah.
gold. That's nuts, actually, how it changes it like that.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? I know. That kind of pillow is what I like to put my spheres on. That or gemstones sphere stands. So that's why I bring those to Sage Goddess, because I don't like the little plastic stands. It just feels like it doesn't allow the energy of the sphere to move as freely. So, yeah, the pillows are at sagegoddess.com. If you get a pillow, by the way, I'm totally serious, you'll be entered to win this wand. Because it doesn't matter what you get. When you shop on the website, I get a list in the morning during this fairy godmother contest, and I choose from the list, but I don't look at your purchases, so. Okay, you ready? Now, we showed you the wandlets, same incredible artist who makes these full-size wands. I only have 2 wands on the sale tonight. This is one of them. This one I think I was calling, I can't remember what I called this one. The Spirit Priestess, I think. Because there's spirit quartz on the top, and then these gorgeous freeform freshwater pearls, cut faceted amethyst. So spirit quartz, by the way, connects you to the fairy realms.
I like the shell.
The little seashells and sterling silver are so beautiful. Amethyst we talked about, right? Peace and balance and detoxification. That is a killer lapis cabochon. That is incredible. That color of lapis is called ocean water or ocean lapis. That like really vibrant blue, looks like the water in Greece. And then you have a little dolphin there in sterling silver, and you have 4 more of the freshwater pearls with the shell and the seahorse. And then at the bottom, you have the world's craziest etched Veracruz amethyst point I think I've ever seen. Is that nuts, that point?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And the clarity on that point, he'll show you as he turns it.
There's a phantom in the point in the top.
Oh, I see it. Oh, there is a phantom. Oh my god.
Right.
I have seen very few phantom Veracruz before. Wow. Look at this, you guys. It's even if you're not buying this wand, take a minute to look at this.
Admire that.
So a phantom is a point within the point. Do you see at the bottom how there's like a darker set of lines above the point, above the termination? That's the phantom. I totally didn't see that before.
I'm kind of blowing it up on the screen. That's why it was hard to see. But yeah.
Wow. It's fun, right? Just to take a look at things like that. And can you turn it around just one more time? Because there's one angle from this point. Well, maybe it was that one. Maybe it's, I don't know. I mean, there's no bad angle, but there's one angle where it was just like water clear all the way through it. I showed this in the sunlight today during my preview, and it was knocking my socks off.
It's beautiful.
Isn't that pretty? Yeah. And I love how do you see how the silver work above that point, kind of like the way he did it with the waves in it, kind of echoes the patterning in the point itself? I notice all those details. So, I thought that price was wrong for a minute. I guess we go with it. This is lower than most of his wands. So if you've been wanting one of his wands, they're usually in like the $800-900 range. Are you ready? This one is $599. $599. I think it was a mistake, but it's a mistake in your favor. $599. It's very regal. It's very Lemurian, I will say. There is something extremely Lemurian about this wand. Even though I think of lapis, me personally, as an Atlantean stone, there's something very Lemurian about this piece. And not just because of the dolphins. I do like the dolphins. I like the dolphin.
Big dolphin fan.
Well, I love dolphins, and I love spirit quartz. Spirit quartz was one of the first crystals I really fell in love with, where I was kind of obsessed with it for a little while. And you know, we haven't had that at Sage Goddess in a really long time.
It's been a moment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, congratulations, whoever gets that one. It's super, super pretty. That's right, Angela Moon. And then, so this is the other wand of the night. Isn't that cool? Okay, so this one is another one. This is a total priestess wand. This is the authentic priestess, right, who's emerging from her chrysalis. This is a double term Lemurian quartz wand. Do you see the lines or the ridges on that quartz point at the bottom? They call that the staircase to heaven, or the stairway to heaven. So it's like these ridges. And the theory is, the legend is, that when the Lemurian civilization fell, the priests and priestesses encoded all their wisdom into those lines. And so in meditation, if you sit and kind of work those lines and rub those lines, the wisdom that's encoded in those lines will be revealed to you. Isn't that beautiful? There's something else going on, the termination. Can I just see that really quick? Can you hand me my readers?
The dark at the end?
Yeah, hold on, guys. I just want to see something real quick. I could be wrong because I can't see very well. Never get excited until I tell you there's something excited to think about. Well, maybe it was just the reflection through it.
Can you take a look?
No, I would have seen what I was looking for. I mean, it's beautiful, but I thought I saw a record keeper on there, but I don't think that I did. There is some cool markings on it, but not a record keeper, darling. But I would have wanted to tell you that if there was one, so.
No.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are here. I love that you love learning, Christine, and that's why I always tell people, like, even if you're not shopping, come hang out. You know what I mean? I love the conversation, and the questions lead to interesting conversations. So there's the other Lemurian quartz point. You have the butterfly, right? Then you have the lapis cabochon. We just talked about lapis, right? Lapis is the stone of queens and confidence. Was the favorite of Cleopatra, who had her palace walls inlaid with it in Egypt. Then you have 2 pieces of my favorite turquoise on the planet that comes from northern Mexico. It's called Campitos turquoise, and it's pyritized. Do you see the pyrite in it?
That's that gold.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so the gold on top of that turquoise is sort of hallmark of this northern Mexican turquoise that I love so much. It's my favorite. So you have 2 cabochons of the Campitos, then you have another butterfly before you have that second Lemurian quartz point. And so turquoise is all about healing, physical healing and strength, but it's also about expression and communication. And then lapis is for confidence, right? And power and intuition. And then the Lemurian quartz is about that wisdom of the priestess being encoded, right? So that's why I think it's like an authenticity wand for the priestess inside as she emerges from her chrysalis. Isn't that beautiful? So this one is... Did we flip-flop them? This one is $8.99, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one is $8.99. $899. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I know. Yeah, if you want to enter to win the Citrine wand, sagegoddess.com before midnight is the way to enter for that. Aw, thank you for that, Deanna. I'm really happy that you're here. Yeah, this one is really special. The Campitos turquoise for me is what takes it over the top, because I'll tell you, I've never seen a Campitos turquoise cabochon that big. They usually come in these they're beautiful and super gemmy, but they're super tiny. So to get 2 Campitos cabochons like that and one that's the size of that one is pretty remarkable.
And you're gonna notice it's a little bit more blue in person with the turquoise than what you're seeing on the camera. It's one of the things you'll notice.
Yeah, it's that robin's egg color.
Yeah, it's real pretty, especially with the gold that makes it pop. So congrats, you guys.
Yeah, enjoy that one. That's really beautiful. It's kind of like it's a combination of a priestess wand and a warrior wand. But maybe all priestesses are warriors in a certain way, right? Yeah, congratulations, you guys. Oh, Caramel Cooter got that one. Camel Cooter. That's going to be my new favorite YouTube handle.
Oh,
can I make a song about it?
No. No.
At the end of the show.
No.
I have to really work on my songwriting for that, because I think it would have to take all of my gifts
So
to
here.
Oh, good Lord. That doesn't work with me.
6.
Oh, so are you ready for the most affordable item of the show?
This is really cool. One, I thought there's a ton of them.
There's 60 of them. It's not a ton, but it's a lot.
Relatively speaking, compared to the one before that. B, I love the fact that it's carved on both sides.
And it's under $10.
It's under $10. So get ready.
Okay.
Get set.
So I bought these, okay, and brought them to the show. What you see when we do these sales for you is kind of a group effort. Some things I know I find, most of the things the team finds, or we kind of collaborate on together, or we have carved for the show. I got these for the show because my dream is that you'll have jewelry made out of this. It's carved quartz, which we just have not seen that many carved quartz cabochons. And it has kind of, on the one side, it almost looks like an eye, and on the other side, it's a flower. And the quality of this quartz is so super beautiful and clear. Mm-hmm. So I'll show you on my finger if you were to have a ring made. It's probably hard to see.
Wrong finger.
It's hard to see because it's so clear and transparent. But you can see the size of it maybe next to my finger.
Maybe.
If you look really close. But it'll take up your knuckle. Like on my hand, it would take up my knuckle. But it's kind of the perfect size for a ring. And it is flat on one side. If you do a ring with it, I would do a really simple setting and let the light kind of flood through that ring. Isn't it beautiful? You can have a pendant made out of it. So I have 60 of these. Quartz is the stone that raises and magnifies your energetic frequency, your vibration. So a high vibration or frequency is associated with happiness, and it's associated with wellness and physical comfort. And a low frequency is depression, sorrow, grief, right? So we always want to raise the vibration. Isn't that fun? So I have 60 of these, 63 of these, in fact, if you would like one. They're all about 0.75 to 1 inches. These came from Brazil, and they are $7 a piece. Isn't that fun? I love that you can get a little cutie, something special from the sale, and something with energy that I loved for under $10. Silver would be really beautiful. Yeah, I agree. I think we haven't really gotten into the rings yet. So we've been waiting for rings. You're on time.
We'll show our ring next.
Actually, we need to take a little break because there's a lot of these. So I want to make sure the team has time, and then we'll do a ring after.
Oh no, we're totally gonna inundate them.
Aren't they cute? I'm so happy for you if you're getting a little.
Okay, Team SG. Now we're gonna show the next ring. 100 quantity.
Oh god.
That's just horrible. Okay. Did you get that, Team SG?
What's funny is
Alexis, did you get it? You got it.
They wouldn't even listen
All
to
right.
him.
They don't listen.
And they're probably not even laughing because it's like not funny, you know?
It's not funny.
It's not funny. It's okay, guys. Miss you.
Even Hannah's like, Alexis.
No, Hannah's like, what is wrong with him? Oh wait, I already know what's wrong with him.
All right. Somebody get that man a glass of wine.
Yeah, I know. We're so much more fun with wine.
I'm fun every day. What are you talking about? Maybe not every day.
He's unique.
Aren't we all?
He's special. God didn't make any other ones just like him. My mom used to say things like that about people. Did your mom ever do that? My mom didn't want to say anything bad about anybody. My mom's a very kind woman. She is. She's very generous, but she would still say something. So she'd be like, "They only made one of those." Or
then I must have pushed her really far.
Nobody else. Well, not everybody was trying to marry their daughter.
Oh, all right. I feel like I'm in a very unique club with your mom.
Unique. My mom wasn't a big fan of him because when we started dating, he was like 20 years old.
I was
and
like 4.
I was 26. It just didn't look like that was. You know what it looked like. It didn't look like it was going to work out. You know. Of course, here we are 20 years later, right? 21 years later. But anyway, my mom was not thrilled about it. But honestly, if Zoe comes to me at 26 with a 20-year-old little funhouse, boyfriend, I'm not going to be super thrilled about it either, probably. Anyway, they didn't make any of the ones like that. They broke the mold. It's kind of the equivalent of bless your heart. Well, bless your heart, little one. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. I told Zoe you should definitely marry a younger man. They have a little bit more pep in their step when
No,
you
we
get
do
older.
not. That's just unfair expectations. I sit on the sofa and snack and watch TV like all the rest of them.
He does.
Yeah. So.
He does. Okay, congratulations.
They teach us that at a very young age. Yeah, just in case you're wondering. They pull all the men aside off the playground and they say, "Gentlemen, as you get older,
Please have a seat.
please have a seat on the sofa.
Oh,
Do
God.
the Al Bundy with the hand, and just watch a show."
They want to know what you're holding, so if you could just move on, that would be great.
All right, Peg.
Okay. This one is a cognac citrine. This is a smoky citrine. Isn't this incredible, you guys? Oh my lord. I only have one of these. It is almost 1.5 inches. And if you don't have jewelry made out of that, I don't know what else you will do with it. It's under $200. It's natural. And people will think you spent thousands of dollars on that ring. Isn't that incredible? Or that pendant. I'll show you how it would look if you... I would do a pendant.
I would do a pendant. Yeah. I would absolutely do a pendant.
Isn't that... Nobody's going to think you spent $200 on that
Absolutely do a pendant.
Okay. So smoky citrine, incredible for prosperity. Smoky and citrine grow together, so when you find a stone that's kind of on the margin...
You could do a red cuff with that, too.
You could do an amazing cuff with it, too.
Yeah.
When Nicole sets them in a cuff, she sets them flat side down, so it kind of is like that, but can you imagine? Okay, so only one of these. It's $179. And it's incredible. And congratulations. The cut on that, it's like this infinity cut
really
where you
beautiful.
just keep looking down into it. It's like it just goes on for days. Isn't that beautiful?
It's beautiful.
Well, Stacy, it could be an earring for you. That's never gonna die, by the way. That Stacy Keister is now forever our joke.
It could be an earring.
Hey, is that an earring?
I don't know. It could be.
No. I only have, we've talked about this. I can only wear one earring at a time, so it could be an earring for me. Congratulations. I wish I had more of those. Sorry.
It was like one.
Sometimes when we do that, like one
Yeah,
thing,
sorry,
it's kind of
guys.
crappy, But I'd rather bring it to you and have somebody get it than not do it, So, yeah, Michelle, me too. There's a lot of stones. Can we do the yellow sapphires?
Well, I think we need to show a ring.
Aw.
And my concern with showing the rings
Yeah.
is just that sheer variety of them. Oh.
They're different sizes, though.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I'm like, this is gonna be a lot of effort here.
Okay, let's do a ring.
Let's do a ring.
The girl with the citrine earring. That's cute, Michelle. That's cute. I saw what you did there. I saw what you did there. Okay. Well, we'll start on the simpler end of things.
2.5. 2.5.
Okay. This is Orthoceras. I have 50 of these. And I get to tell you my story about Orthoceras. These are 1.25 to 1.5 inches.
It's adjustable, 925
It is
sterling.
adjustable, 925.
Open on the back.
I'm going to show it to you on my finger. I think this is a very sexy ring. I love rings like this because my fingers are small and kind of short, and I love how a ring like this just automatically elongates your hand. Isn't that incredible? Like, that's a sexy ring. Now, Orthoceras is a fossil, millions of years old. One of the first creatures on this planet. Isn't that cool? Now, I'm going to have Dave show it to you up close because here's why I love them. It has nothing to do with any of that. I call it the goddess stone or the guardian stone. I see a little goddess or a little guardian in every Orthoceras that I look at. I either see a face, or I see angel wings, or I see a little goddess body in there. And when you get your piece, you can spend all your time looking through and seeing what you see too. They are very protective. And like I said, because Orthoceras were one of the first forms of life, it carries that lineage, that wisdom. I mean, this has been on the planet through every stage of history, the rise and fall of every major civilization.
Through at least 4 administrations.
What?
I don't know.
Do you see a cat? Isn't it amazing?
I see a bobcat.
That's a long story, and we're not going there today. Okay, so I have 50 of these. You guys see a cat? I'm telling you. And then when you turn it upside down, you'll see something different. There's something, I swear these rings are alive, and this material is alive, because every time I look at it, I see something different. These are under $60, or actually under $70, sorry. I have 50 of them, and they are $69 a piece.
I see whiskers.
I want it back. I want to wear it.
No. People are getting it.
Other people are getting it?
Yeah.
Okay. Wear it on.
You're running out of real estate there, lady.
No, I change my fingers sometimes. I mean, not change my fingers, but I change my choices.
Does the team need to reduce by 1? Or did you already reduce?
I have an Orthoceras ring, so no. We had them once before, and I kept one. Isn't that beautiful? Like, I am such a fan, I can't even tell you, because I just love how elongated it is. And when people come and they're talking to you and they're like, what's that? They would never guess it's a fossil. There's just no way. And if you say, you know what, I'll give you $1 if you can guess what that is, people are going to be like, it looks like a shell, doesn't it? Ancient wisdom, baby. So, congratulations. I'm glad you guys like it too. We will do the remaining rings, but I want to give Team SG a minute so they don't quit and run away.
No, I'm just totally going to show another ring. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
This is a one-of-a-kind ring. It takes my team like a minute when we have like 50 of something just to make sure, because they need to be accurate. So what we do is like something with like 50, and then we do something with 1 to kind of give them a chance to catch up. Does that make sense? So anyway, it's a thing. It's a process. I only have one of these rings, and this is a Herkimer diamond ring.
Herkimer!
With a sweet little dragonfly on the side.
See that little guy?
Isn't that cute? Dragonflies represent manifestation. They're one of the only creatures, hummingbirds do it too, where they change color over the course of their life, and so they're magic. I mean, they shapeshift, they transform. They're super beautiful. They're always a sign of magic, you know, something good is on the way. Isn't that pretty? And Herkimer diamonds come from Herkimer, New York. They're naturally double terminated, so they send and receive energy. Thank you for that, Jason. I had so much fun at last night's full moon ceremony. Thank you for being there if you were there. It's on YouTube if you want to watch it later.
On the YouTube.
I was feeling my Morgana vibe last night. So this is adjustable, and you just pinch it or pull it, and I'm telling you, this is one of the most comfortable adjustable rings you will ever wear. And it's sterling silver, and then the loop that goes around it is 14 karat gold. So it's a mixed metal, which is my favorite thing.
Look at those cuticles. Oh my god.
They actually don't look so bad this way.
I know. My thumb's in good shape.
You've been cleaning it up a little bit?
No, not really. I mean, you can look up and see.
Oh, yeah, the rest of them are horrible.
It's just the thumb.
Let's
We're just going to go like that. Focus.
He's such a Virgo, but his cuticles are a mess.
Well, I don't get out much these days.
Oh my god, it's true. This one is $285. Isn't that pretty? I have a ring very similar to that. Sometimes I like to wear it on my thumb.
Yeah, that's right.
His rings make really good thumb rings. Because they're just so easy to adjust. Yeah. And then Zoe has one of his rings with a little moonstone. So we're big fans around here.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
I love that, Christine. I love it. Yeah, a lot of us see our loved ones come to us in butterflies or dragonflies, hummingbirds. For a lot of us, they have that meaning too. So congratulations, Liz Grant got that one.
Congrats.
Enjoy that one, Liz. Super happy for you. It's a beautiful one. That's a good transmitter ring, because the Herkimers just send and receive information so quickly. In fact, sometimes I've people say Herkimer diamonds are too much. They don't wear it all the time because of that. So see how you go. This one does. So he had this little lot of these watermelon tourmalines, where the center of the watermelon looks like a heart. You see that? And so this is the same artist, done in sterling silver. Watermelon tourmaline is called watermelon tourmaline because it's pink in the middle and green on the outside, like watermelon. And it's the ultimate heart chakra stone because the heart chakra is pink and green. And so you get the combination of both. Pink tourmaline opens your heart, and green tourmaline is for wisdom and discernment in love. So this is a stone of attracting love and making good choices in love, which are two different things sometimes. So this one is $245.
Are you suggesting you want to return what you got?
I didn't get a receipt. $245. $245. I normally don't drink a whole soda in one sitting. I really don't. So it's like I really have to pace myself.
Because usually you have a little glass of wine or something else there to kind of like mix it up.
Well, but I generally have one soda complete a day. Does anybody else do that? It drives people crazy in our house, but I open a soda and then I kind of
she takes a sip.
I take sips during the day because I don't like to drink too much soda, but I really do like the taste of it. And I do the same thing with kombucha. So I'll start my kombucha in the morning, and then by the end of the day, I've had a full bottle. But like I always have an open can in the fridge or an open bottle in the fridge. It drives people crazy. Congratulations. Looks like Anastasia got the watermelon ring. Congratulations. It's beautiful. And the little heart in the middle for me, you know, they don't all have a little heart in the middle, so that's kind of special. You do only one a day? Yeah. Aw, Rocio. I see you. Yeah, if you're having a little bit of a lag on your internet, that might be tricky. But hopefully you can stay and hang out.
Sometimes you can refresh, hit refresh, and then make sure you're on live chat. And sometimes that helps.
Yeah, and you leave it around various places too, Leslie. That makes me feel better about what I do.
So I have a question about how the invoicing works. So if you haven't already, after today's event, go to sagegoddess.com, create an account, and in the field that says YouTube username, put the name that you have here in the chat feed into that field and hit save. Then what will happen is tomorrow we'll go ahead and email you an invoice for anything that you commented sold today. Yep. So again, email in the next day. But you got to have that account at sagegoddess.com after today's event, and it's got to have your username, your YouTube username, in the appropriate field.
Yep. Thank you.
There you go.
Shall we do some moldavite?
Yeah, if I don't spill soda all over myself.
That's okay, you're wearing dark clothing, so you can just rub it in.
Just rub it in.
Okay. Oh, you're doing tourmaline.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I said moldavite.
Oh, no, I wasn't listening. You said greenstone. And I said, okay, greenstone.
Okay, I actually was saying that for a reason, though, so maybe we could do moldavite.
Which one? That moldavite?
I'm trying to find it. Do you think you could help me find it?
It's under M. No. It's not under M?
It's under caption. Okay.
Team SG.
Before y'all get frustrated.
Don't put it under the shape of the stone. Put it under the type of the stone, okay?
I'm gonna... Don't judge me when I wad this up and hit him. Just
no, I deserve it. I deserve every bit of that.
Here, just pretend you didn't see it.
Every bit of that.
I'm doing moldavite because I want to. Now, before you get frustrated, I have 11 pieces.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, ready? Because it's like 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, and 0.9. Do you have them in size of order?
No, I don't, because,
okay,
my fingers are, chunky, and these
chunky.
are... Alright, so I think I'm going to try and line them up.
Okay. The most expensive of these is...
Son of a bitch.
They range in price, let me put it this way, from around 60 to around 160. I think this is going to be the last time you see us with faceted moldavite for a while. The large piece is about the size of what's in my ring.
That's the only one that'll stay still.
And then it goes down from there. These are faceted. Can you see them? I don't know if you guys can see them.
No, because my fingers are in the way.
Okay. He'll zoom in, Shannon, so that you can see a little bit better. So do you see how they're cut and faceted? Yeah, baby. Oh, moldavite. So, first of all, moldavite, ridiculous, okay? The price has skyrocketed for us too. Skyrocketed. And the Czech government isn't mining it right now. And so people aren't cutting it right now. Like, there's a whole thing with moldavite. And you can tell it's real moldavite. Actually, the bubbles help to give it away because it's actually a meteoric glass moldavite, right? You can see my ring is exactly the same way when you look inside of it. You can see the little goodies. Isn't that cool? Okay, so there's 0.4 grams up to 0.9 grams. Which is this the smallest?
No,
that's the largest. Okay, so that's the 0.9 grams. Then 0.8, 0.7, 0.6, 0.5, and 0.4. Okay. The 0.4 grams, I have two. They're $59 a piece. The 0.5, I have two. They're $79. The 0.6, I have four. They're $99.
I got my pointer.
There's supposed to be 6 sizes.
6. There
Okay.
are.
So 59, 79, 99, 119, 139, 159. It jumps $20. 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9. 59, 79, 99, 119, 139, 159.
Stay.
Was that confusing? I hope it wasn't.
I don't know what I am doing.
I always wanted to have a job where I could say that. Every job I had before Sage got us, I always had to be the smartest person in the room, right? I was a university professor, and then I was consulting to big-time executives and stuff. Like, you can't say, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But now I can. Like, I have no flippin' idea.
What?
Oh, God. Anyway, congratulations. Yes, you can see my Orthoceras ring, and I believe they are all the similar shape, all oblong like that. Because when they're different sizes, they usually give me the different shapes, you know, so I can show you the different ones. Yeah, it's pretty sexy, isn't it?
It's super sexy. Okay.
Moldavite,
Do I get to?
New Zealand.
No, you take
Nope,
it.
I'm
Okay.
wearing it for a while
Okay.
because I like it. Congratulations, you got Moldavite. Yeah, cheers. I try to give you a few minutes to, you know, if you wanted to do some research into it, because I know it's an investment, but it's crazy expensive. Aww. All right, Tiffany. She's going back to dinner. Okay. Well, don't worry. You know what? If it's the right thing for you, you'll get it, and if it's not, you won't. You know what I mean? So try and just enjoy the process. When I come to people's gem sales, that's how I feel too. Like, you know, like sometimes I'm trying to get something, and I'm like, you know, maybe I'm just meant to be here and hang out. And it's okay too. And then you'll surprise yourself.
I'm surprised. Every single
Are we doing tourmaline next?
day. No, because I want to give the team a chance
Okay.
with Moldavite
Okay.
to kind of catch up. So I have another thing that I thought we could show
Okay.
instead in the interim.
It's like exciting for me because I don't know what he's gonna get. Oh, the big mama.
Big Mama.
We'll get to your sapphires.
Like it when you call me Big Mama.
We did already do the wands. We did. Tonight's wands are spoken for. We did.
A little piece of tape on this
There
guy.
is, and I was going to mention that to you. I thought that was kind of weird.
Well, you know, we're just a little bit late to the party here with the tapes.
What?
You know?
Is there a good time to come to the party for tape? Or
No.
I don't know.
A little late to the tape party.
So anyway, Team SG,
No, it's all good. You know, I like peeling off tape. It's super cool.
it's super stuck on
Super awkward.
You know what? You get free tape.
Free tape with every large cluster.
Okay.
And
This is
you see the rainbow.
This is a Lemurian cluster. Like, I can't even believe it. Looks like the Northern Lights. There's a huge rainbow down the top of that. Oh my goodness sake. It's so beautiful. So this is hold on, I'm gonna get the-
22.
this is 13 by 13 inches of Lemurian quartz
And you
points.
got the lights.
From Brazil. So remember I was teaching you about the lines? Gosh, you guys, this is a piece and a half. We will send you a velvet pillow for this one, a big, the large size of the velvet pillow, so that you have that to lean it on. Because when you put the velvet pillow, do you have a bigger one loose there that you can sit behind it? It actually
I'll move it over.
allows you to
Oh, to stand it up.
stand it up.
Oh, sure. Like that.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
I was just trying to show them the rainbow, all the different.
Can you
bits
move
and-
the camera back just a little bit so they can see the whole cluster on the screen?
Let me move the piece.
Yeah.
back.
So there you can really see it. So along the bottom, it's got additional terminations coming up. And then on the other side, I think it's twinned with that point on the back, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So let's see on the back coming out.
Isn't that incredible, you guys?
So it's either a kickstand or just another point. Like
It needs a pet bed.
Honestly, what I would do,
You don't flirt with me. That's funny.
I would send this off. I would have a base carved, and
Yeah.
I would have it stand up like this,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not leaning back. I'd have it
Yeah.
stand up like
Yeah.
this,
And
then I'd have it lit from this side,
Yeah.
and then also from that side.
Yeah, they could put 2 little LEDs
They could put
in.
three. All these points, I would have each point lit. So I'd have 1 lit, 2 lit, 3rd, and in the back you can't see it right yet, but I'm gonna turn it around so you can.
Yeah, so there's a what they call a tantric twin right there.
Right here.
Those 2 points are connected. Do you see that? So that's super special too.
And so I'd have all that lit. In the base, or from the base.
That's a cluster and a half. Isn't that pretty? So we talked about Lemurian quartz, right? I think most of you were here when I was talking about that. So Lemurian quartz comes from Minas Gerais, Brazil. Only one place in the world produces what we call Lemurian quartz, right? And it has these lines on it that they call the staircase or the stairway to heaven. And so those are supposed to be the lines of encoded or encrypted wisdom from the Lemurian priests and priestesses before the fall of Lemuria. What we estimate was 12 to 14,000 years ago. And so that is, they say that you're drawn to Lemurian quartz if you're supposed to be working with that wisdom right now, which I think a lot of people are. Oh, there's 3 Orthoceras rings left. Hey, Team SG, underlist by 1. No, I have a friend I want to give one to. Will you underlist one of the Orthoceras rings by 1? I have a friend who could really work with that right now. She's really working on ancestral stuff, and so anyway, we only have 2 Orthoceras rings left. God, the quality and the clarity on that one big point, you guys. If you don't light this up, it is a shame.
Yeah,
Isn't that
you have to light it. If you buy this, light it, please.
Yeah, really, really insane. Okay, so this piece is really big. I don't know how much it weighs. It's a whole bunch of kilograms. I know, isn't it beautiful? Okay, so it is $1,700. And yes, even this ships for free in the US, and it's $5 to ship it anywhere in the world. This is the biggest item of the show. Isn't that incredible? $1,700. You want my ring? They can make a note of that. Congratulations, you guys. I know, $1,700. My sheet says, oh, it says 1728. Sorry. But you know what? I made that mistake, so let's call it 1,700. I'll gift you $28. I made a mistake. Congratulations, you guys. Whoever got that one. Isn't it beautiful?
Please light it. Please.
Yeah,
please,
and please send me a picture.
Yeah, please.
I want to see what you do with it. You really can. If you know somebody who's a metalsmith or somebody who is really good at working wood, they can build you a stand and pop some LEDs in and make that really amazing. And if you're gonna invest in a cluster like that, invest in a couple $100 for a wood stand.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
Then you'll have a piece that nobody in the world has, right? Something really custom. And the right person would be excited to work on that. You know, they'd be like, this is a cool project. So congratulations. Whoop, whoop. Hi, Vanya. Oh, you're never late, darling. You're right on time. All right. Did Camel Cooter get that one? Get it, Cooters. I love it. Cheers. Congratulations. It's an incredible piece. It really is. It's what kind of piece you could look at all day long and kind of never get tired of it, you know? Something else. Yeah, me too. Camel Cooter is officially the best YouTube handle I think I've ever heard in my life. And it's taken, so you can't have it. Okay, this is tourmaline, like Crazy Town tourmaline. It's not under tourmaline, so hold on.
23.
Okay. Okay. Most of these are quartz. The big one over there is like a light citrine. So I'm going to call them quartz with tourmaline, although some of them could be a very light citrine. And if you get a piece like that, that's kind of a light smoky or light citrine, it's just worth more. So you get to party and enjoy that. I'm going to tell you.
I like to party.
These are all under $100. And have you ever seen this quality of tourmaline in quartz, like this? I mean, and it'd be good for you to show them with the flashlight. these are electric green. This isn't like super dark green. This is.
I
don't know.
got
You
it.
don't
No,
know.
it just took me
I
second
mean,
there.
and you can see the pink because some of those little pieces are watermelon tourmalines in there. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Hey, Michelle Kirkpatrick. So this is quartz. Some of it's smoky, some of it's a light citrine with tourmaline, mostly green but some watermelon. All under $100. In fact, the most expensive ones are under $80. Isn't that nuts? This is a fun opportunity. So we talked about tourmaline earlier because I just love it so much.
Just put it on a light stand.
This has to go. Now we have those wooden light stands. Did you check and see if that one's over there? Because that would be a cool opportunity to show it. But if not, we have some LED light stands at sagegoddess.com. I may have moved it. Oh no, it's there.
I can't see
But
it.
it might be unplugged. Just keep pulling the white cord. It's back there. Yeah. That's a cool opportunity for that. But it has to be plugged in.
Yes, it does.
Whee! So this is from Brazil, and which is where most of the quartz with tourmaline inclusions mostly comes from Brazil. Sometimes Pakistan. You'll find it near the Indian border with Pakistan too, but these are Brazilian. Aren't they cool? So Dave's going to show you how it looks on a light stand. These are the little LED light stands we have at sagegoddess.com, or you may have your own light stand that you'd like to work with. Isn't that beautiful? So that's the largest size that we have. That is 4 to 5 inches. I have 16 pieces of that size. And then of the next size down, which is 3 to 4 inches, I have 23 pieces. 23, oh my god. It's like a city of tourmaline. And then of the smaller size, which is 2 to 3 inches, I have 30 pieces of that. Wow, that's beautiful. So, are you ready? This is quartz, Cheryl. Yeah, this is what I was just saying. Most of them are quartz. Some of the pieces look like a very light smoky or a very light citrine, but we didn't price them that way. So if you get one that's like a light smoky, you just got something a little bit more extra special. So we're saying quartz because most of them are quartz. Isn't that pretty? And there's that little watermelon, right, where you can see the green around the edge and then the little pink in the middle. It's just cool to show it to you, even if you're not shopping. To me, it reminds me of candy. Like when I was little, they had Christmas candy that looked like that, like ribbon candy. It always reminds me of that. And there's little tiny pink tourmaline, almost like flowers on the front there. Do you see? They look like little roses. Ah, so sweet. Isn't that cool? So, 30 of the size small. Actually, we'll start here. I have 16 of this size. It's the largest, 4 to 5 inches. Those are $79. The size he's got, 4 to 5 inches. I have 16. And then the next size down, I have 23 of this size. It's $59. Isn't that crazy? And then the 2 to 3 inch, I have 30. They're $49 for super juicy tourmaline and quartz. Congratulations if you're getting one. I couldn't believe that all of those were under $100. And I will tell you, I anticipate the price of stones going up in the next 12 months because of COVID, because like Brazil, they weren't able to mine for like 4 to 6 months. Enjoy the pricing while we have it, because I just think if this was next year, I think you'd be paying double that, and not because we're going to raise our prices, but because they're going to raise their prices.
The supply chain is a mess right now, and because people, miners and folks haven't worked in so long, the prices are just shooting way up. So.
And you'll see the same thing happen after what's going on in India right now. So let's just send healing prayers, but just be prepared. If you see that happening, I don't think it's just going to be a Sage Goddess. I think it's going to be everybody next year. So the collectors should be collecting now. Congratulations. Yeah, those pieces are absolutely beautiful. Okay. I see you, Megan. I hope you got one if you wanted one. Super, super, super pretty. Okay, where are we going next? Why don't we do Buddha?
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Are you positive?
I need you to show both of those.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Okay, David. So, next up, we have 2 very special items. very excited to show these to you. The first is this beauty right here. This is a yellow fluorite Buddha. Isn't it gorgeous? I think it's the only yellow fluorite Buddha I've ever seen in person. I've seen pictures, but not in person. So we've never had them for you before. I wish I could bring you a lot of them, but these are all hand carved. Isn't it incredible? Yellow fluorite is the stone of wealth and prosperity. And then it has these green lines down the middle, do you see? Which is inherent to fluorite. This would be another good one to put on the light stand, just to see how the light illuminates that fluorite. So this is wealth and physical healing. Oh, check this out. You gotta eliminate that piece. That is something else. Isn't that beautiful? It's the Buddha to light your path. That would make a sweet little nightlight, wouldn't it? Mm. Yeah, that whoever carved this one, you can always tell a good carver because those green lines are perfectly centered down the front of that Buddha. Do you know what I mean? It's not like they're not wavy or weird. It's just perfectly straight. Isn't that gorgeous? So there's only one of these. You can tell sometimes with Kuan Yin, she's usually holding a vase. This is this I believe is a medicine Buddha. Yeah, this one is $399. Isn't that beautiful? $399. I know, I feel the same way. There are just some pieces that have that, you know, it's like, I'm so glad whoever carved this decided to carve that particular Buddha out of this material. It's like it was made for it, don't you think? So congratulations, whoever gets this one. I know. Aw, thank you, Christina. I really appreciate that. Okay. And then the next item I want to show you is very special as well. I almost never have.
Oh, it doesn't show on the screen.
No, I think it'd be better without it. I almost never have super juicy morganite for you. Almost never. And this one is a twin. It's actually technically a triple. And there it is, that perfect hexagon of morganite. This is a morganite from Pakistan. There's only one like this too. Pieces like this are really difficult to find. I mean, they're almost like museum quality because morganite is pink beryl.
Wait,
you know,
I get the feeling
Denise
we gotta
Campbell,
start getting the beat going
Denise
here.
Campbell actually told me she woke up singing my song
What?
this morning. I didn't even have to sing it because you guys are singing it in your head. Mm-hmm. So this piece is extremely special and extremely rare. I think we've had one piece like this for you before in the whole history. I collect morganite, as you know. It's a stone for me of Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene. This is an incredibly special piece. So this piece is $4.99, which is honestly a bargain for a triple perfect hexagonal natural morganite. Yeah, there's like these little mica little flowers on top. Isn't that beautiful? Because mica grows with morganite.
What?
He almost danced to it. Did you see it? So that piece is $4.99. Isn't that cool? Congratulations, whoever gets that. That needs to go on your love altar, your bedroom altar, your I don't even know altar, your holy cow, this is amazing altar. Now, the medicine Buddha and the morganite tonight together are the charity items for this week. So in total, that is almost $900 that we are sending, thanks to you, to the orphanage. And I want to read you just a little bit about the orphanage so that you know, so that Juliet knows where her $499 is going, and the winner of the Fluorite Buddha also knows where they're. So we are not receiving your money. It's going to the Destitute and Orphan Children Safeguarding Foundation in Nepal, which is a non-governmental organization, non-political, non-profit, established in 2002. It was founded by Leela Bandari, who was an orphan. Bandari was brought up and educated by Save the Children UK. In Nepal, the situation is very dire. There's hunger, poverty, and malnutrition affecting 2 million children, or 6% of the population, who are orphaned, helpless, deprived, and do not have food to eat. The mission of this orphanage is to be a lifeline for these children in the hope that they will create a very different future for Nepal and help subsequent generations of children. And so we are sending $900 thanks to you, and thank you for being here tonight, with so much love. We thought those were the perfect stones to, send that energy to. And then if you would like to donate as well, if anyone else donates and we collectively can send $1,200, we will be able to sponsor one child and feed them and clothe them and educate them for an entire year, which that's a huge difference we'll be collectively making in the life of one child. So cheers and thank you for helping us to support this incredible place. I feel great about it. I'm sure you do too. I'm excited to tell Yasmina that we are supporting her dear friend and the incredible work that he's doing. She has been to the orphanage and shared her experiences there with me. So it's a real place, the money does real good, and it's going directly to the children. So thank you! It's a hard time on this planet, but we can make a difference. And you did tonight by being here and purchasing some crystals and helping us do good in the world. Yay! So thank you for being here tonight. Okay. Woo! And now, we love you too. And, causes affecting young children are near and dear to his heart and my heart, and I'm sure many of you as parents, it's like, can't imagine, your child going hungry or not having clothes or shelter. So thank you for helping make this world a better place. Now this is ametrine. Now ametrine, and this is natural ametrine. Ametrine is the margin, it's the border where citrine stops and amethyst begins because they grow together. And so it's a very precious thing when you find that exact pocket where these two stones, it's like where does one end and the other one begins. I love ametrine because amethyst is peace, balance, and detoxification, and citrine is wealth and empowerment and solar plexus healing. So it's like wealth and peace.
You see the purple on the top, and
that's a great shot.
On the bottom.
And the crystal clarity, you can actually see the prong of this ring, or the, the band of the ring through it, because the stone is so clear.
So, and it's adjustable, fully adjustable by 2.5.
So you can pinch it down to a 3.5, size 3.5, or up to a size 10. So when I talk about the sizes of these rings, I'm talking about the size of the stone, not the size of the band. Aren't they pretty? I don't think we've ever had ametrine in the adjustable rings for you before.
No, not that clarity too. And you see that. It's amazing how when you said that, you can see the prong. That's crazy.
It's nuts. I mean, they're super clear and all natural, you guys. And under $50.
We have two sizes.
Under $50.
One size in 3 combinations. So teardrop, oval, and square.
Yep.
And then same thing on this side, but in the larger size. So these are a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch in the stone size, and then these are 3/4 inch to 1 inch.
Yeah. And if you have a preference, you can put it in your notes. We do our best. So if you're like, hey, I'd love a tear shape, I can't guarantee it, but like I always love ovals, right? So
we'll do our best.
We do our best if you have a preference when you get it. Yeah. So ametrine, Leah. Ametrine, and that's because it's half amethyst, half citrine.
You can see that.
And these come from Brazil.
Look how clear that is, you guys.
Isn't that cool?
Well, man down.
They're super, super pretty. Honestly, when you're working with ametrine, what else do you need? You know what I mean? So the small ones are, I have 28 of those. They're $36. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
$36.
That's absolutely crazy, you guys.
And then the medium ones, I have 22. Those are $46. Woo.
Enjoy. Yeah.
Oh, Camel's asking about the Orthoceras, the sexy Orthoceras ring.
Sexy Ceres.
There is something really sexy about it. I mean, I know it's weird to say a fossil is sexy, but if a fossil can be sexy, I think this one is. Fossils can be sexy. Congratulations. Yeah, I had a feeling you guys would be, hitting this one, and I don't blame you, and the price was right. So congratulations. Super excited for you about those. Yeah, baby. Are they adjustable? Yes.
Yes, they are adjustable.
Sorry, I had to like really squint and get close to you because the feed goes kind of fast. They are adjustable. All of my rings in these sales are adjustable. Unless I tell you otherwise. But I generally don't bring rings to this sale that are not adjustable.
Unless it's like a one of a kind or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's more rare.
It's a rare.
Yeah. I like flexibility. I get bored. You know what I mean? So I don't want to have to do the same thing all the time. Okay. Okay, so we'll keep you posted.
Hey.
That's weird. We just did something with kind of, a bigger amount, so...
No, let me run this...
Yellow sapphires.
Let me drive this bus. I'm the bus driver.
I like him to
Look, I'm gonna decide, okay? We're gonna show the yellow sapphire.
Oh, God. Do you think that this show makes them feel better about their relationships?
God, I hope so.
Like, do you think they watch us and go, at least we're not like them?
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Mostly him,
Like, maybe you do. Maybe you look at your partner and you're like, this show always makes me
the
appreciate
wives
you
and the girlfriends watching right now, you shut this off and you go up to your significant other and you're like, Bill, I just want to say how much I appreciate you. Or Mike or Chuck or Jim or
Joe Bob.
Joe Bob. Yeah,
That's my favorite.
You know what?
Hypothetical.
Grass is not greener. Grass is, yeah.
He's so bossy. Yeah, but here's the secret though. I really prefer for him to just kind of take control and do the thing because I have to be in charge of so much in my life. When it comes to stuff with him and me, I just want him to do the thing. You know what I mean?
But I have certain things I refuse to take control of, like where we're going to eat or what we're going to eat.
Yeah, he will not help me with that.
I don't want to decide that.
No, he does not
ever.
want that.
I just, you probably have your things
then
too,
I'm like,
right?
Well, I don't know. We could do a hamburger or we could do Greek food. And he's just like,
I don't care. You decide.
Anyway.
Just make sure it's good.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You are exactly like us? Okay. I can't help you then.
Sorry.
Okay. These are Sri Lankan yellow sapphires. And they're under $40. It's almost like can't get it out because it just sounds so nuts. These are about 0.4 inches. I'm going to tell you, I think that's about a 3 carat, 2.5 to a 3 carat yellow sapphire. For under $40. Yeah, I see you, Aurea. They're crazy. I mean, this is like the ideal location to bring a sapphire from. The quality is really good. The clarity is really nice. I mean, again, if you have that set into a ring, a really simple band, nobody's going to think that you paid under $40 for that stone, right? Isn't that crazy? Yellow sapphire, big solar plexus medicine. This is they call it the stone of strength and will.
Nope.
The mantra of yellow sapphire is I can. It's like I got this kind of thing. There's really intense strength with this stone that you just don't see in any other stone. Isn't it beautiful? Are you the same too, Erin? Sorry. So I only have 7 of them. Hopefully that was enough time to give you to think about it. $39.
That's crazy.
I know. But I love that. First of all, look at the sparkle. Do you see? Like it almost has a rainbow inside of it. I love being able to bring you something like that at that price. Mm-hmm. You're not paying shipping. I mean, it's just like that's a no-brainer to me.
Well, it's like a nickel to ship it.
No, but actually, it's like three more bucks. Though,
I'll tell you something. Most people, because you ship outbound a lot, there's always a fixed cost to shipping, right? There's a point at which you can't go
Get
under.
it under.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So there's always
kind of a minimum. So I mean, it'd probably be $3 to ship it. You know what I mean? So now you're at $10, or whatever the now you're at $43 or $42. I don't know. It adds up. You know what I mean? So I'm really happy for you. Congratulations, you guys. And then once again, I really do like to get the pictures. Sometimes you guys do send pictures and say, hey, I got that. Remember that black sunstone I got at your sale? Here's the cuff I had made with it. I absolutely love getting those. You can send those to support.sagegoddess.com and just tell them to forward to Athena, because I get such a kick out of seeing what you do with your stones, and it inspires me too.
Actually, that is totally wrong. So, sorry. That is not the email address. Support at sagegoddess.com.
I said support.sagegoddess.com.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said support at.
No, support.sagegoddess.com.
Support.sagegoddess.
It's okay.
It's okay. She was right.
It's okay.
You were right.
Wow.
You know, it's been a long year. But we're going to leave it at that.
Congratulations. Yeah, Tanya, I want to see. I mean, now's a good time to kind of dream that into being. You know, what would you do with it? I think I would set that into yellow gold myself, but I could see it being beautiful in sterling or in, 18-karat white gold or something like that too. They may have told you that in the past. They're not going to tell you that now. My team for a minute was like, didn't know to pass messages on to me or something. If you go to support.sagegoddess.com right now, there's actually a menu that says forward to Athena. And so they do. So I will get it. Yeah. Emily.
Brandy, stay in your lane, Dave.
Yeah, I know. It sucks. But with a pandemic, we can't do order pickup. It's just not safe for everybody, I know. We'll get there. Okay, this bracelet is incredible. This bracelet is all sapphire all the time, and it's 2 different forms of sapphire. And what's crazy about this bracelet is it's under $350. It's 8.5 inches, but it's adjustable. So Dave will show you the bottom because it's a toggle. And so it fits me too. So this is like a 6.5 to an 8.5 size bracelet, and it's pretty generous in there. Yeah, baby. Can you believe this one? So you have natural sapphire, cab sapphire. Natural cab. Cab means en cabochon. It's a French phrase, and it's the name that we give to stones that are rounded on the top and flat on the bottom, so you can really see through them. Isn't that beautiful? Sapphire, you know how I feel. It's one of my favorite stones. I just finished writing a little piece about sapphires. And what's really interesting is, did you know the oracle at Delphi, the Pythia, is said to have worn a necklace of sapphires when she did her channeling at the oracle? And people who came to see the oracle were encouraged to bring a sapphire and hold, because they believed that her sapphire would connect with the person's sapphire, and that they would get a better channeled reading if they had a sapphire too. Did you know that? In Vedic astrology, sapphire is related to Saturn, so they look at where Saturn is in your chart to help you decide which finger to wear it on, which is really interesting. I wear sapphire every single day. I have a thumb ring from Shram, and I have a necklace from my son. It's the teacher stone. It activates your third eye for your intuition. It helps you speak eloquently and remember information. And because that's all I do for a living is talk and share information, it's an important stone for me. I talk a lot. And it's hard to find a really beautiful sapphire line bracelet with so much weight to it. There's a lot of carats of sapphire here. And it's the cornflower blue sapphire, which is more valuable than the darker shades of sapphire. So this is the sapphire that every sapphire wants to be when it gets older. The last thing I want to say is I like having the natural and the polished all in one, because some people say the natural stones are more powerful, they're closer to the way they were when they came out of the planet or whatever. But look at those cabochons. Like when you polish a sapphire, it's like it just glows. So I feel like this is the best of both worlds in one bracelet. And this is unisex. So this is not just a women's bracelet or a men's bracelet. I think this is suitable for anybody who it would fit. So I have 5 of these. They are $348 a piece. The retail value is $4.99. So enjoy. That is some sapphire magic.
That's pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
I like the mixture of the natural and the...
There's something really magical about it.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, look at the quality of those cabs. I mean, they're eye clear. That's why the price of this bracelet to me is a little bit nuts, because you just don't see quality like that. Not in sterling silver jewelry. You see it in gold. You know what I mean? You see it in fine jewelry. But if this was in 18 karat white gold, it wouldn't be under $350. But it looks like $1,000 bracelet. Isn't that cool? So I have a total of 5 of those bracelets if you would like one and enjoy. Yeah, one of my favorites that we brought you. Love it. Love it.
That's pretty.
It is gorgeous. Okay. Can I have that amethyst from behind you?
You want to show it?
Yeah. Okay. Oh. So, one of the highest elevation peaks in the world is called the Brandberg. And the Brandberg is in Africa. Oh my god. And if you get this piece, I'm going to send it to you on that purple pillow because I think it belongs on that. Now, why are these so special? I only have one of these. Amethyst like this that comes from the Brandberg, normally they cut the pieces out of the earth, right? And the Brandberg amethyst is a combination of amethyst with smoky quartz, only comes from that region, and it's extremely expensive. A lot of it's skeletal, like this one, meaning that it's so old that you can actually see the formation of the crystal, like kind of the skeleton of it. Isn't that amazing? Brandberg amethyst also is somewhat of a color change. So you'll see flashes, he was just showing you. It'll go from really deep, vibrant purple into like a wine color, like a Cabernet color. You'll see that little pink? That's hallmark of Brandberg. Other amethysts don't do that, and so Brandberg for me is like top of the line amethyst. You just can't ever get it. It's really hard to mine Brandberg amethyst because of the elevation and because of the remote nature of the region. The value of these is anywhere from $500 to $1,500, and what's special about it is, instead of taking the crystal out of the earth, they actually cut around it and gave you part of the mountain. So you actually have a little bit of the Brandberg along with your crystal. In other words, this is not like placed in there for show. This is actually carved out of the mountain. Isn't that crazy? Now you can't buy it because I'm giving it away. This is tonight's giveaway item. And all I can say is...
How do they win it?
They say yes, or give it to me, or oh my god, or I need that now, or are you kidding me, or now.
Monkey cat.
Or monkey cat, or I can't breathe because it's so beautiful, or I've never seen anything like that in my whole life, or where am I going to put that? I'm going to put it in my bedroom, or...
Whatever you want.
I don't know.
Anything.
Yes.
You get the picture.
Today, now. Oh my god. Isn't that cool? I think that's one of the cooler giveaways that we've done. I think I've given away one of these before. But it's such a special thing. It's like, it needs to go... Here's my one request. If you win this, please display it. This should never be in a drawer or in a cabinet tucked away. This piece needs to be like the queen in your collection. Isn't that amazing? Now I get to pick a winner. So good luck, everybody. I'm so glad you're here tonight, and really, really grateful to share this space with you and share these beautiful things with you. All right, Spirit. Guide my hand. See, Yvonne said monkey cat. It's the magic words. I think we should make everybody say monkey cat if they want to win. Angel would be automatically entered because that's her YouTube handle.
Monkey cat, I love you.
Okay. Let's see. Isn't that cool? I'm so glad you guys are happy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You guys have some good ideas about where to put it. Okay. Okay. I feel like I know where this is going. And I saw you twice. That's a lot of times the second sign for me too. Are you ready? this piece is going to EA. EA, I know this is for you. I saw you twice, which almost never happens. Yeah, such a nice reinforcing signal because I get this little kind of tingle up my spine. Congratulations, EA. I just know this piece is going to be such a beautiful part of your collection. I'm so glad you were here tonight to receive it. And I just pray that it brings you so much peace and beauty and magic and everything that you desire. So congratulations to you. Cheers, cheers, cheers. I want to make sure you saw that you won. That makes my heart really happy. Congratulations. A little piece of Africa, which is, I think you guys, most of you have been with me for a while. You know how I feel about African stones. It's hard to say I have a favorite country because I really don't, but there is something about Africa, you know? There really is something about Africa. And I believe most of us can track our lineage back. I can physically track it back, but I think a lot of us can energetically track our lineage back to Africa, to especially the northern part of the continent, you know, the Egyptian roots that tangle us all together. So congratulations. Enjoy that beautiful piece. Yay!
Did you
EA's like, I'm in shock. Thank you. You're so welcome.
Did you see this next piase?
How
closely did you look at that?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about it. I forgot to talk to you about it today. I don't know that. So we just under list by one.
Well,
but the thing is, I don't know if they know what it is.
Well, and I don't know if the others have it.
Yeah, that's true.
Is my concern.
Let's focus on the main part of it, and we'll just roll with that.
But I do want to under list by one.
Yeah. Okay, we're done having our little powwow meeting here.
All right. Ready, break.
I don't know what we were doing just there.
So we're going to show you something super special.
Get ready for this.
And
this is the last of the Dr. Pepper I'm having, though, because this is like half a can. That's more than I should be drinking.
Order up. All right, and then you're gonna.
I talk so much, I get thirsty.
Then you're gonna understand a little bit why we were kind of bantering there for a second about this. Okay, so here we have.
Me too, Angel. By the way.
What?
I was just replying to her comment.
Oh, so we've got Citrine.
Eek. This is amazing citrine.
No.
This is real citrine from Brazil, not treated, not dyed, straight out of the earth,
not polished.
Not polished. My thing is, I don't like polished citrine. I like natural citrine. When they over polish it, to me, the energy is not the same. So I always tell them, don't touch my citrine, and they're happy because then it's less work for them. So I prefer it untouched. This is untouched Brazilian citrine. So
even the smoother sides and things that are just.
Look at the markings, you guys. And a lot of these have Lemurian lines, so you know.
Now here's this piece, which is why we're under listing the large one.
Yeah.
By one, and why we want to keep one. I'm going to show this. At first, you're going to say, "Oh, it's because of the markings and because of all this going on here," but it's not.
We don't know if they all have it. This has blue tourmaline, blue rutile. So
see, that's all
unfortunately, we can't sell that for the same price as the other pieces because it's worth double. Isn't that incredible? But we do have 9 other pieces this size, and they're all the same size. I can't guarantee that they all have rutile.
I don't know if they all have rutile.
It is the Pachamama, Jill.
Isn't that rad?
You're exactly right. Here's what I'm going to tell you about citrine. It is celestial. It is unpolished, celestial citrine. I'm having just a time and a half trying to get this out of Brazil.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
So I'm going to tell you, these pieces range in price from $199 to $499. You can't say sold yet. I think that's probably the last time we're going to see citrine this quality coming out of Brazil at this price. It is going to go up. So I don't know. It's super powerful, Megan. If you don't have natural celestial citrine from Brazil, this may be your chance. Now I have about 33 pieces total. So if you want one, I do probably have one for you. But I just want you to get ready. So the small size 4 to 5 inches, I have 13 of them. That's 4 to 5 inches, 13 pieces. The medium size 5 to 5.5 inches, I have 10 of those. And then the large is 6 to 7 inches. I have 9 of those. Are you ready? $1.99, $2.99, $4.99. I cannot believe you can get a 7-inch natural celestial citrine for under $500.
Potentially with rutile.
And it may have rutile.
And it may have some rutile.
I mean, these all came from the same pocket.
That's why I'm wondering. I just don't know if that's...
They all came from the same pocket. And most of them have Lemurian markings. So what I'm going to say is when you get your piece, inspect it.
Yeah.
You know, take a close-up look. Because there's probably something more in there than meets the eye. And if we ever have these again, I will be excited, but I'm not holding my breath. Citrine is the most important stone that you can work with, other than hessonite garnet, for prosperity. My ranking for prosperity is hessonite garnet, citrine, yellow fluorite, yellow apatite too is really good for prosperity and abundance. And then from there you can go into aventurine, you can go into other stones. But those are my top 3 really of all time for wealth and prosperity. And it starts with hessonite garnet. So congratulations. It's a pretty amazing thing.
Yeah, no, it is. That's why I'm like, hey.
I will say, I've been to Tucson and Denver, we have, for, eons now. And I collect celestial citrine. I don't have a lot of it. I don't have a lot. And you would think I would, but it's just impossible to find. I remember there was one year I went through the whole Tucson show looking for it, and nobody had even one piece of it. It's not always there. So congratulations if you got some. I know. Congratulations. Okay. Do you want to do
rings?
Jewelry? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's show some rings, yeah?
I have one more ring for you tonight. Are you ready? Actually, let's do the hessonite pendants really quick, since we just talked about hessonite, and that way I don't have to repeat all the information. So we just talked about it. I have 2 different sizes of hessonite pendants for you, under $50, you guys, which is really cool. I was just telling you, it's such an important stone for wealth and prosperity. These are 925 sterling silver hessonite garnet pendants. Isn't that cool? For under $50. Remember I told you it has to be at least 2 carats to attract wealth for you? What?
No, it's just.
Are you having problems?
Yeah. Mental problems.
Mental problems?
Yes, definitely mental problems.
Okay, we'll do spheres after this. Or actually, we'll do we'll see. Let me see. Because I want to do the sphere and I want to do the ring, so we'll get there. Okay. The smaller of the pendants I have 15 of. They're 1 to 1.5 inches. And the larger of the pendants I have 10. They're 1.5 to 2. So this is, like I said, this is one of my favorite stones for abundance. They're sterling silver bale, cap and bale. And they're terminated crystals, which I think is really cool too. Isn't that neat? Yeah. So this is your new prosperity necklace. Yeah, and if you like I said, we never talk about hessonite garnet really because I never have it. But this is in some ways more important than having a citrine necklace if you're trying to attract wealth and prosperity. Isn't that cool? So the small, the 1 to 1.5 are $29. I have 15. And the medium, 1.5 to 2, are $39, and I have 10. 29 and 39, 29 and 39. And they're both, can you hand me one of each? They're both, it's a good size. So this is the larger size, and this is the smaller size. So smaller size is more aligned to like what I typically wear. You know what I mean? This is more the size, but I wear my pendants every day. So, and then if you want something, this I would wear a little bit longer below. This I would wear a little bit higher above. but they're both great sizes, and they're both. It's enough carrots where you're going to be doing the right thing. Yay! I'm so glad you got a hexanite garnet pendant today. That's very exciting. Cheers. Aren't they beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. That's a good shot too, so you can kind of see the translucency of the stone too. And the fact that my nails are chipping, but... I've been really busy. I have not had a chance to paint my nails.
Busy.
I try to take care of my nails, but I just...
I have spent so much time with Dr. Phil over this last 12 months that I don't know, like...
Is Dr. Phil still a thing? Like, is he around?
I don't know. Hello?
Oh, because I showed the necklace.
Yeah, it won't focus now. Look at me.
Look at me, look at me. So congratulations. I know, I wish I had more of those too. They didn't have any more. But if you got one, or if
You know what?
wanted one,
Let's show this piece only because I want to give enough time
Yeah,
for
let's do
somebody
that.
to make
Let's
a
do it.
decision, and then we'll show
the rings.
The rings.
Okay,
Is that
and then
fair?
the spheres.
Yeah, and then the spheres.
Okay.
Well, we might have to show an individual item first before we show the
Okay,
spheres.
let's do that.
Okay.
All right, so we have one more kind of bigger ticket item for you.
That's why I want to
tonight.
give folks time to, think about it. You
I
guys.
agree. This one comes on a stand. Here it goes. This one comes on a stand. This is Citrine too.
Back up the camera a bit, you guys.
This is a 13-inch citrine, natural citrine from Brazil. On now with the stand. Oh, sorry. It's 13 inches with the stone and the stand. It's 10 inches just for the stone. Does that make sense? And it's 10 inches tall on the stone, and I believe it's 8 inches wide on the stone. Yeah. So this is not just citrine. Dave will kind of turn it and show you. This is citrine with lepidolite. So you are seeing all this lepidolite veining on the side. Isn't that cool? And it's got a huge chunk of black tourmaline on the bottom. where his index finger is.
I'm trying to zoom in to show you guys.
Yeah. Isn't that cool? I know. It's got golden mica on it too. Isn't that beautiful? And then on the bottom it has the black tourmaline, and then this is called Clevelandite. See this mineral in here? It looks kind of like ice. This is called Clevelandite. And Clevelandite is a trauma healer. People call it the rescue remedy of stones, Clevelandite. And lepidolite is lithium. So this is like rescue remedy, anti-depression, protection, and wealth in one stone. And it's got a huge shaman portal on the back. There's just a lot going on. Yeah, lepidolite grows with citrine and tourmaline and smoky quartz. I've mined lepidolite down in San Diego, and yeah, you can pull pieces of watermelon tourmaline out with lepidolite and with citrine and with smoky quartz and with clear quartz, and it's amazing. And kyanite grows in that mix too. Oh yeah, baby, it's just a party up in these mines when you have a tourmaline mine. So this one is actually it's a really good price, $1,489 for almost a foot of citrine with every possible inclusion on it. And I love that you get the stand. The stand was made specifically for the stone. Dave's holding it because the little poof that it's on is not even. It needs to be on a flat surface. But once you get that on a flat surface, you're good. Isn't that beautiful? It's amazing to see all those inclusions. I have not seen more than maybe 2 or 3 pieces in my life that were citrine with Clevelandite, with black tourmaline, with lepidolite,
It's
with
got
yellow
lot
mica,
going on.
right? Yeah. So anyway, he wanted to make sure you saw that because it's a bigger piece, but it's a stunner, and that one ships for free too. So good luck.
Was it just $4.99?
No, it's 1,000.
That's what I thought, but I'm seeing.
$1,489.
Oh, maybe they're talking about a different.
Zoe
oh,
bought
they're
something
talking about.
else. Yeah, she got a
okay,
large
okay.
citrine.
Sorry, I got confused. I was
Yeah.
like, wait a minute.
Congrats, Zoe! I'm so glad you got a citrine. That's exciting. Yeah. No, it's $5 per item, no matter where you are in the world outside the U.S. It really is. We really do that. So good luck and congratulations in advance. Okay, did Team SG put it up? I didn't see.
I don't think they did.
Yeah, so Team SG, that's $1,489 on that citrine with Clevelandite, tourmaline, and lepidolite. Yeah. We had some moldavite, hey darling, but it was
That's
gone
number
already.
8,
Yeah.
Team SG. Number 8.
Yeah. We just want to make sure Team SG that you have that citrine. Okay. So now we're gonna look at some chrysocolla rings.
Chrysocolla.
It's been kind of a chrysocolla day. Is my daughter already buying crystals? If you consider her taking crystals out of my, because I have a little storage in right outside my crystal room here. If you consider taking crystals out of that, buying them, then yes, she's buying crystals. I don't know if that counts as buying crystals. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were looking at something for the sale. Okay, so chrysocolla rings. Chrysocolla, we've been talking about a lot today, comes from Peru. It is that divine feminine stone. A lot of people call it Gaia stone. It just has that energy to it. Chrysocolla is an ore of copper, so it grows with malachite. Remember I showed you Malachola earlier? This is the blue vein that you were seeing in those Malachola pieces. But chrysocolla, the Malachola we were looking at comes from the Congo. This comes from Peru. And isn't it gorgeous? The color, the intensity of the color on these pieces, they're open on the back and they're fully adjustable in sterling silver. So when I talk about sizes, I'm talking about the size of the stone. Now what's amazing about these rings, they're under $60. And these are some of the biggest and most vibrant chrysocolla rings we've had for this price. Chrysocolla heals the throat chakra. And it's really good for, that one's not open on the back.
Yeah, I think
maybe some are, some aren't.
Let me see which ones.
Is it some shapes? He's gonna super sleuth that.
I'm super sleuthing it.
Yeah,
A couple of them are just
sealed in the back.
Yeah, sealed in the back.
The smaller stones are 1.5 inches. The bigger stones are 2 inches. 1.25 to 1.5 on the small, and 1.75 to 2 on the large. So they're pretty big chrysocolla stones. Yeah. Aren't they pretty? I love it too. So the smaller of the two, I have 27, is $49. That's on the right side of your screen. Those are the $49 rings. The other side of your screen is the larger of the two, and that is $59. Can I have the bigger teardrop? I'll swap you a Orthoceras for that.
Do I get this back?
Now I'm wearing, this is one of the smaller rings, size-wise, and I just want to show you. It is.
It's one of the larger.
Oh, is it one of the larger?
Yeah.
Let me see the smaller teardrop. Just to show you. It's not small. I mean, that is a great size chrysocolla for $49. Don't you think? I talk with my hands, so it's kind of fun when you talk with your hands. There's my band. I feel naked if I don't have a ring on every finger. It's a problem. But because I'm just so used to wearing rings all the time. But isn't that beautiful? It really pops so much color to it, and then I love the idea that it's activating your feminine. Which is your softness and your nurturing and your tenderness and your kindness and your compassion and all of those things. Yeah, it's important to have a talisman to bring those energies into your life. So congratulations. The big size, let me have the big square one just to show you.
That's a big mama.
I'm still into it. And I'm a 6.5, 7 on that finger, so you can kind of see how it looks on my hand. But I do have little fairy hands. I have very small hands. Little paws. But I would still wear the larger one too. So.
Yeah, SG, we can see your comment
Don't
now.
be afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you, Alexis. I got you. We always know Alexa's with her little green heart. All right, cheers, you guys. Congratulations. Yay. All right. So next up, we want to show you a couple of pendants that we have. We have inner children pendants that I think are super special. We almost never have these too. We have 3 inner children pendants. I only have 2 to show you. We have 3 total, but... Oh, no, sorry. They're 2 different sizes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we have 2 of the small and 3 of the large. Got it. Sorry, my confusion. This is the small, right? Is that the small? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other's the large. Okay, let me explain inner child to you for a second. This is really exciting to teach you. And then I can kind of clarify, because someone this morning asked if it was manifestation. It's not. So there's 2 different kinds of quartz inclusions inside of quartz. One is called inner child, the other one's called manifestation. An inner child is this, where, do you see how there's a point growing within that quartz, like poking through? But it's still attached on the back of the quartz. When Dave turns it around, you can see that it's still attached to the back. Does that make sense? But it's poking through. That's called an inner child. It's a quartz point growing within a quartz point. And it's designed to heal, your inner child. And so it's beautiful and people collect them. Now, what's the difference between an inner child and a manifestation point? I only own 1 manifestation crystal, and it's a sphere. And I bought it in Tucson, and I paid a ridiculous amount of money for it, but I'm still glad I did it. A manifestation point is where you have a point growing within the quartz, and it actually grows all the way through and terminates, and then there's space between the point and the edges of the stone. So if it's completely floating inside, it's a manifestation crystal. If it's attached to the outside, it's called an inner child. Does that make sense? So that's the difference. If this was a manifestation, it would not be under $200, which is what these are. So it would be more like $1,200. But the energy is just as powerful of inner child crystals. Alexis has a special gift. Alexis is able to find inner children. When Alexis was working more directly with the crystals and not so much with me and in our communities, she could literally look at a bowl of quartz points. Do you remember this, Alexis? And like find the inner children. I was like, how do you do that? It's her special gift. We all have our gifts. And so I was always amazed at her capacity to do that. So this is not an optical illusion. This is the real deal. Isn't that cool? So this is the smaller of the 2.
No, this is the larger.
Oh, is this the big? Okay. Oh, yeah. Isn't that amazing?
It's a beautiful earring.
I can see you, Campbell Cooter. I sure can. Okay, so the small I have 2 of. They're $168, and the medium I have 3. They're $198. Small, medium, small, medium. They look kind of the same size there, but then in person they don't. They're definitely not the same size. One is much bigger than the other one. Aren't they beautiful? And the setting is incredibly beautiful, I think. It's strong, like that stone isn't going anywhere, but it's like a frame for a beautiful picture. It doesn't take away from it. Isn't that cool, you guys? People are going to stop you and go, what is that?
Yeah, what is it?
You can tell there's something like completely unique about it, but it's like
you gotta get a close up.
You gotta get close to it.
And there's some magic in there. You're going to spend a whole bunch of time just sitting there looking at it.
Yeah, baby. Okay. So congratulations, you guys. I'm really excited for you. I know. That was one of my favorite things in the show.
Well, there you go.
Okay. Oh, this is rad too. All right, this is. Look, the Orthoceras looks cute on you. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Look, it's sexy on you. Sometimes I don't know where to go with what I do, you know?
Honestly, no place but up.
Okay. I think this is so cool. When you first look at it, you're like, what is that? Until you turn it around, and then you can see, oh, this is Lodolite. This is one of the inclusions in what we call shaman dreamstone. And so Lodolite is also, sometimes you'll see it as garden quartz or shaman dreamstone. It's a type of quartz that comes from Brazil. This one is a hematoid lodolite. So that's hematite in quartz. We talked about that earlier today too. Remember how the hematite will activate the root chakra, the quartz activates the crown chakra, and so this kind of helps to open all the energy centers and help energy flow. Same jeweler who made the inner children pendants made this one, so that really sleek bail and the nice thick metal and everything. Isn't that
It's a
gorgeous?
chili pepper.
Oh, I like that.
I like that. It's a chili pepper.
Oh, that makes me
You're
love it.
totally
even more.
right, Marisol. Chili pepper.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
I already thought it was cool, but now I was like, I love that. Chili
1000%.
peppers are my thing.
1000%.
I love the band. I love the food. I had a crush on Anthony Kiedis in high school, but I think everybody did, right? I mean,
I didn't.
I bet you did. He's Greek, so I felt like, you know,
He understood you.
he understood me. He got me.
Yeah.
Okay. Red lodolite is one of the rarest of the garden quartz varieties. Isn't that beautiful? So I have 4 of these, and they are $118. It's your chili pepper pendant.
Just 4.
I love that so much.
That's rad.
It's so cool. Isn't that fun? I know. You love the Red Hot Chili Peppers too? Mm-hmm. I think everybody in our generation. I don't know. I used to have a t-shirt, like the iconic Chili Peppers t-shirt that I like cut the arms off, and huge crush on Anthony Kiedis, right? Where is he now? He's got to be, I mean, I'm almost 50. He's got to be like 55. I wonder if he aged well. I'll have to go and Google him after this. Anthony Kiedis. Right? Oh, and Flea was my favorite too. I always thought Flea was awesome. And you know, Flea has a music school here in LA. Flea's actually really committed to teaching music. I have a friend who knows a friend who knows Flea. Yeah, isn't that cool?
Is that the guy who walks around their neighborhood?
No, we have a gently aging rock star who
Yeah.
walks around our neighborhood. Nobody knows where he lives, but he's
Or who he is, but like you can tell, that guy's got some miles.
yeah. No, but he's got awesome miles.
Awesome
Like,
miles.
he did some
Awesome
cool
miles,
stuff.
but he's got some miles.
Anyway, congratulations if you're getting one of those. Aren't they fun? Yeah, those were the good old days, baby. Yeah. I like learning about celebrities and finding out that they're good people. You know, like I loved hearing that Flea is like really committed to people being classically trained. And I'm pretty sure if I'm remembering the story correctly, like I think he gives scholarships and stuff. Like it's pretty cool. So anyway, that got us on a whole different trajectory, but it was super fun. See, we can talk about anything. That's why I like it.
Yeah. Here we go.
All right. Oh, that's pretty. I like what you did there.
You like that?
I like it.
Okay, a little heart and heart of Herkimer.
Yeah. This necklace is super beautiful. Super, super beautiful. I only have one. It is literally 19 inches of Herkimer diamonds. I don't know how many there are, but you can count them. Yeah. Aren't they beautiful? Yeah. Absolutely incredible. And it's fully adjustable. So this one is 18 to 21 inches. If that doesn't raise your vibe, I honestly can't help you. Like, I wouldn't know what to do if you're like, I still feel kind of depressed. I'd be like, I don't know how to help you.
Well,
You are literally wearing a lifetime supply of Herkimer diamonds. I can kind of show them like
Yeah,
through my
you
neck,
should.
so you can really get the. I mean, this is.
That's what she
That's a
said.
different kind of diamond necklace,
Yeah,
isn't
it
it?
is.
Mm-hmm. That's as good as it gets when it comes to a quartz collar, darling. I don't think so. It's a little weird. It's not bad, but it's a little on the weird side. I like it better as a necklace. Isn't it beautiful? It's all Herkimer, baby, and it's all open on the back. And it's hinged, and you know why that's important with these big necklaces, right? Because otherwise, if it's not hinged, it will like lay awkward and it won't rest against your skin. Like you want this to kind of melt into you. Yeah.
And then again, I'm not wearing a lot of large necklaces, so.
But if each piece is not hinged, it'll just
that makes sense.
Stick out. And it's much more expensive to hinge it. It's a whole separate part of the process. They then have to set the stones in individual plates and then create the hinges to connect them. So it's a whole separate step. But that's what you want in good quality. When you see pieces like this that are not good quality, they're all one kind of thing, and that's how you know you've bought something that they didn't take the next step on it. So I only have one of these. The retail value is $1,100, and our price is $8.99. $8.99 for 3 rows of Herkimers in sterling silver, darling. These versus real diamonds, there's a couple of differences. First of all, quartz is a hexagonal mineral. Diamonds are octahedral. And that's one of the main ways you would tell the difference is in terms of the crystal structure. Herkimers like this, which have a little bit of carbon inclusion in them, share that with diamonds. Diamonds also are a carbon-based mineral, but they are octahedral and not hexagonal. Quartz is technically a higher frequency stone than diamond, which is very interesting, although diamonds refract light better than quartz does. So those are some of the similarities and differences. Yeah, and quartz is a 6.5 to a 7 on the measure of hardness scale. Diamond is a 10. It is the only 10 on the measure of hardness scale. Isn't that cool? I know. So if that's calling to you, you will officially have the biggest Herkimer diamond necklace I've ever seen.
You literally are the know-it-all professor.
I kind of am.
Just like rattle off. Here are the 18 differences between the.
Is it weird? Sometimes I feel like I don't even know where I put all of these things in my head.
I don't know.
But I really love what I do, and I'm really passionate about gemstones. So I don't know. I store it somewhere.
Okay, so next I'm going to show you guys.
Oh, look, we actually have earrings.
A pendant.
Refraction.
See, look at it's a pendant loop.
Isn't that amazing? And Chris, I'm with you. Quartz for me is where it's at. Seriously. And there will be people, whoever gets that necklace, that think that's a diamond necklace, and let them think. It's just as beautiful, in my opinion. I know. Okay, these are. I can't believe, honestly.
That this is we have 25 of these, and it's just a great price. And if you want emerald earrings, here you go.
Yeah, these are emeralds, guys, and the color, the clarity, the quality. I mean, they're not super dark. They're very vibrant, light green.
Open on the back.
You don't have as much of the manganese. A lot of times emeralds get very dark with their manganese, and this does not. They're just a beautiful, true, vibrant green. Aren't they beautiful? Emeralds are, the Wizard of Oz stone, right? It's the ultimate stone of discernment and wisdom. And emeralds bring fidelity. It was thought in the 19th century that if you gave your partner an emerald instead of a diamond, they'd be faithful to you. Good luck with that. I don't think that's really what happens there, but it's a great story. And they also bring prosperity and abundance, too. Emeralds are really important for wealth and abundance. So wealth, abundance, wisdom, discernment, and fidelity. And royalty, that's right. Okay, so we have, these are under $70. That's why Dave was like, if you've wanted emerald earrings, darling, we have them here for you. And they are 2 inches total from the very top of the lever back to the, or the hook to the bottom of the bottom stone. $69. I have 25 pairs. Good luck and congratulations.
That's fun, right?
I know. I know. I love the royal gems, emeralds, rubies, sapphires. I really do. But they have such a lineage and a tradition and a legacy. Emeralds do. Emeralds were prized by Cleopatra. the emerald tablet, right? It's now we don't know if they wrote it on emerald or malachite because our ancestors were really good at screwing up their stones. So no, it's really true. The emerald tablet, which we're all like, ooh, emerald tablet, right? The origins of alchemy and all these things, and the Platonic, or not Platonic, but the oh my God, what am I thinking of? It'll come back to me in a second. But anyway, the legend of the Emerald Tablet, we really do believe that the Emerald Tablet, that Thoth inscribed it on malachite and not on emerald.
When you were saying that, it reminded me of our recent trips to the stone yard.
Yeah.
And they didn't know any of the types of stones.
Yeah, they don't know.
So they call them all these like weird names because they don't know the actual name.
Yeah.
Like,
and then we say the real thing, like, oh, that's Trawlite, and they're like, no, it's blah 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 blah. We're like,
it's like, yeah. Blue paradise.
They get the side eye.
It's like,
I don't give my side eye very often, but I do a side eye for stones.
I almost forgot something. It was sitting behind me here.
Aww.
Yeah. Oh, and the spheres.
Spheras. And then I want to get to Louis' piece and the other pendants too. So do we have time? Oh, we have time.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Oh,
okay.
yeah, we're good.
Okay, these generators that I'm showing you right now, I only have 16 of them.
I know.
Right this minute. I only have 16 of these generators. They are about 9 inches. What do we have, 2 different sizes?
There's 2 sizes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 8 and 9. 7.5 to 8, 8.5 to 9. This is a stone that goes by another name. It's golden quartz, but somebody wrote about it under a different name and trademarked that. And so it is technically a member of the Synergy 12. And we had these carved out of that material. So it's an 8-sided generator, what we call an infinite generator. Can you show them that so they can see the 8-sided? I chose to make, actually one end or the other is easier to see it. I chose to make generators octagonal instead of hexagonal because they're traditionally hexagonal, and I thought octagonal would be different. So 8-sided, right, which is the number of infinity, infinite possibility, and then this particular kind of quartz that starts with an A. So this is not golden healer quartz. This is not golden healer. Golden healer is a golden yellow hematoid quartz from Brazil. This is a different material, but we're calling it golden quartz. So that, because I don't like to use people's trademarked names, I don't think they like that either. But a lot of you know what it is, and it's one of the Synergy 12 stones. And it's awesome. And it's under $130 for even the largest size, which, like I said, it's pretty cool to get a 9-inch generator. I don't have one that size in my collection, so this is a pretty neat opportunity if you're collecting. Yeah. You guys have said what it is in the feed, which is fine, but I, for my part, I just kind of let that be. So I have, now I have 34 of the smaller size, and those are $109. And I have 16 of the larger size, those are $129. The retail value is $179 and $199 on these. But you can't find them. We had them carved. And this stone is, for people who know, they consider this stone to be one of the most powerful healing stones on the planet. I mean, for people who are into this material, and I'm kind of into it. I feel the energy of it. As I've told you many times, I think the Synergy 12 is real. I think it's powerful. I think he's accurate. I think they are ascension stones. Somebody was asking me earlier, what's a great ascension stone? And it's like, that in my opinion is an ascension stone. Yeah. And because it's quartz, it can be the centerpiece of a grid. Like if you have a if you're building a Synergy 12 grid, holy smokes for that to be the center of that. That's like a beacon to the aliens.
Beacon.
It's an alien beacon.
Alien beacon.
I think I'm going to call it that from now on. You can call it an infinite golden quartz generator. I'm going to call it my alien beacon. If I could have an alien beacon, I would. Hey! It's getting weird down here, so.
It sure has gotten weird. Yeah.
If you could just kind of scoop me up, that'd be great.
Eject.
Anyway, I'm all packed, so I got some cool stuff. I'll feed myself. I'll be real low maintenance. Okay.
No, she won't.
What, feed myself or be low
Well,
maintenance?
either. I'm just saying.
Don't tell your boyfriend. Oh, I love that. Congratulations, you guys. Very happy for you. Yay! I know. Alien Beacon. That's right. Thank you, Flirby. I love that. I should have some large spheres made, Barbara. That's a great idea, actually. Thank you for that. Yeah, I will work on that. It's hard to get that material right now. It's hard. I mean, I guess it's hard to get everything right now, but that material's tricky. So congratulations. I love that. Yeah, that can go outside all day long. You're not going to have any problems with that stone outside. So enjoy. That'd be a good one to put outside. Okay, so we have, this is a beautiful pendant for you. Now, I'm going to tell you I have 12 of these. They're going to go really fast, guys. This is Sugilite, 1.75 to 2 inches in 925. These are under $90 for one of the best autoimmune healing stones you can work with. I've told you my MS story so many times. I know you've heard it many, many times. But this is one of the stones that I've worked with for my whole 10 years on this weird neurological journey. And you know, I do a lot of things to take care of my health, but one of them is crystals, and I believe in this stone. Originally there was only really one pocket of Sugilite, but they found a second pocket, so it's not as expensive as it used to be. This would have been probably twice that, $160 back in the day. Now it's, let me see, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. $88. And I have 12 of them for Sugilite and sterling silver. Isn't that beautiful? Open on the back, everything you want. If you have any autoimmune disease, maybe you have some of the ones I've had, like Crohn's and Graves and MS, or maybe you have Hashimoto's or fibro or lupus or any of the fun family of autoimmune crappy things that we get, but we almost never have Sugilite pendants, and under $100 is pretty special, so congratulations. I'm constantly trying to get more Sugilite, and it's hard. So enjoy that one, and cheers to your health. I hope it moves the needle for you. I think it's good to try. I do, and
everything
you know.
You can do. I mean, was it health, love, and family? Right. It all starts with health.
Well, yeah. If you don't have your health. And, you know, I always tell them that, you know, when I go and see my doctor up at Cedars, she says, like, I don't know, you know, I know you do all these things. I don't know which one's working, but, like, just keep doing what you're doing or whatever. Yeah, and it's like, I don't know. And I love that because she's so smart. She's an expert in her field, but she's like, honestly, Athena, like, you take your medicine, but then you meditate, and you work with plant medicine, you work with crystals, you do sound, you know, treat. Like, I don't know what's working for you, but something's working, so let's just keep it going, right? So keep working with your crystals and sound, and find your alchemy to bring you healing. Holy smokes, is this our last item of the sale?
It's not.
Oh.
It's not.
Okay. Okay.
We'll end with that one.
Okay.
That'll be fun to...
Well, I'm excited to tell you about these spheres. I really am. This is our last sphere for tonight. And I get to tell you about the Quantum Auto. I'm going to try to recall all the minerals in this from memory, but Alexis, if you would pop the 8 into the feed too, in case I mess it up or miss one. Auto in Italian means 8. So you've heard of the Quantum Quattro, right? The Quantum Quattro, for the longest time, these are all ores of copper, by the way.
Wasn't Otto the name of the guy in the James Bond movie? The one who threw his hat? And was it Goldfinger?
You're the obscure movie reference person. Why don't you ask them? Because
I'm pretty sure it was Otto.
Okay. Well, then his name means 8 in Italian.
But he wasn't Italian. I'm just wondering why they would have named him Otto.
I think Otto's... Oh, look at that bird. Do you see him? is his belly yellow? Is that or like kind of gold? Do you see
It is, yeah.
Isn't he cute?
He's a cutie.
He's big. Sorry, I keep wanting to see this one bird that comes, but I don't think that's Joseph.
That's not Joseph.
No, he's quiet, but he's big.
I told you, Joseph's a sparrow, common sparrow, right?
Don't say that because it makes me upset. Okay, anyway, we're digressing. Sorry. So, the Quantum Quattro and the Quantum Autos share that in common. These are stones that grow with copper. And like I said, the 8 minerals that are in it, Alexis is going to grab them and pop them in as a comment because I don't want to tell you the wrong 8. But it is, I can try doing it from memory while she's grabbing it. I'm worried I don't want to say the wrong 8 though. I'm going to wait for you, Alexis. Otto is a German name. Just because I don't want to say the wrong 8.
I think he was Japanese, though. He wasn't German.
No Odd Job and Goldfinger?
Oh, maybe I'm thinking Odd Job. Yes, thank you. Not Odd Job. Thank you. Odd Job.
I don't know where that was coming from.
You're right. Thank you, Michelle.
Anyway, while she's giving us the list, what I want to tell you is so the Quantum Quattro was kind of the best of the copper ore minerals before the Quantum Auto was discovered. Now we have this new configuration, and it is all of that in one. So it's quartz, malachite, azurite, dioptase, shattuckite, chrysocolla, ahoite, and hematite. And you can see the hematite. There's a lot of the shattuckite, by the way, is the
let me show this to you guys. Sorry.
I don't know what you're doing. The really dark blue. Can you show them the really dark blue? That's the
shattuckite. Let me show it to you guys.
Yeah. Oh, it's right here on top. See that? The darker. Well, maybe that's not.
You can't see the colors in
the darker blue is the shattuckite, and then the bright green is the dioptase, which that's for clear sight. Dioptase, might be mica in it.
Looks like
dioptase comes from the Greek word diopsis, which means double sight or double vision. So it's like seeing what's visible and also what's not visible. And then hematite's for grounding. That's the kind of silvery black mineral. And then you have cuprite, I think, was also in the mix. Cuprite helps to, but the comment went by already. But cuprite helps to move energy through your system, and then that's the quartz matrix, which of course magnifies all the energy.
Look, it goes around the whole thing.
Yeah, I know, he's slacking off as a co-host, but he's getting tired now. This is toward the end of his shift.
Listen,
Now, the big one has a lot of the shattuckite in it. You can see lots of the dark blue patches on there. Look at that, you guys. You know what it reminds me of? Zoe used to do this painting thing where she would like put paint on her brush. She loves to paint and like flick it, and it would like put the little spots all. Oh, look at the heart! It reminds me of that.
He's slacking.
Well, now you're really on the money.
Picking it up.
No, look at you.
Yeah, look at me.
He's hoping for a promotion or a bonus tonight. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna get a bonus or a promotion.
All right. Well.
Okay. I love the hematite heart on that big one though. It's so cute. Isn't that sweet?
You can really see the blue on this.
Yeah, that's the shattuckite. Isn't that cool? It's so cool. So, Master Healer Stone. I mean, I'm sure it goes without saying. This is pain relief, grounding, magnification, clear vision, moving energy. Like, this is like kind of everything you need.
You know what that is?
No.
Rutile.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. It's exposed rutile. That's what that is.
Okay, show them that. That's insane.
So this, you guys.
Because rutile's not on our list of the 8. You guys check this out.
He's not slacking. Okay. Look at this for a second.
He's making it up to me, you guys.
This is exposed rutile. So you can actually, like, I'll take this piece.
Like golden rutile that you see in rutilated quartz. Can you guys see that?
You can.
I wouldn't have believed it until he showed me up close. That is golden rutile in there, you guys. Oh my
exposed
God.
Golden rutile.
What? Okay, so let me tell you about these. I have 16 of the small. I have 22 of the medium. I have 15 large, and I have 6 extra large. They range in price from $199 to $359. to get a 5.5-inch sphere for that price is pretty good. I mean, I have to say, I wouldn't hesitate. I think it's a really good deal. We had smaller spheres for you at Sage Goddess. We had smaller generators. We had some double terms. We had some tumbled. We saved these bigger spheres for this sale. And this is all we have left of Quantum Auto. Isn't that cool? So the small, 3.5 to 4 inches, are $199. The medium, 4 to 4.5, $239. The large, 4.5 to 5, $279. The whatever, I don't even know what this is. The biggest one, 5 to 5.5, $359. I'm proud of that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because when you get to this bigger size of sphere, there's a lot of waste. Because when they cut a sphere, they have to take a stone that's 2 to 4 times the size of that sphere and cut. Now, it doesn't go to waste, right? Because they can make tumbled or different things out of it. But
some does.
It's not usable.
Yeah,
a lot of it's not usable. So that's why the bigger the sphere you get, and you're like, well, how come the price goes up so much? But it's like, the bigger the rough they have to begin with. Gosh, I hope you guys get one with the rutile. That was insane.
Yeah, so all of these have some of that in it. Like, see?
Oh my god, you guys look.
And
like, I'm in shock, kind of.
I mean, they may not all have it, but
oh my god.
a little bit here.
Dave is like the rutile finder. It's so amazing. And I don't know if you guys can see really on the screen because I can't see it that well, but in the room, it's bright gold. I mean, that is like just one of the coolest things
Well,
I've
at
seen.
first I thought it was mica, right? And,
yeah.
And because it has that kind of like
so neat.
shimmer.
Well, congratulations. And no, Casey Johnson, if you're here for that, it's actually the final item of our sale tonight. So, whoop, whoop.
It is.
Have you guys had fun? I hope you've had fun. Thank you so much for being here tonight, by the way. I'm so excited that we're sending $900 to the orphanage in Nepal. Nicely done, everybody. We're changing lives here today.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'd like to know.
So congratulations on the Quantum Auto spheres.
Yeah, these are really special.
I would get a turquoise pillow. Remember, if you shop for anything at sagegoddess.com before midnight tonight, I'm giving this wand away tomorrow. I'm doing the Fairy Godmother contest, so if you missed my daily live, you know I'm live every day on Facebook at lunchtime. So today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I've chosen pieces from my personal collection worth $300 to $1,000. So here's what happens. If you shop at sagegoddess.com, separate from this sale, your name goes on a list. I get that list in the morning. I get to pick a winner with my tea tomorrow morning, and then we're going to announce who wins this wand. And there's no minimum purchase because I don't look at what you buy. So if you get a pillow from one of the stones that you won in the show tonight, that will enter you to win this wand. But you have to do that before midnight. And your code is FIRE20. Can't ever remember the codes. All right, last but not least, and it certainly is not least, this is an incredible... can I use Instagram more? I like Instagram for what it is, but I have to say I really do love having my lives on Facebook. I do a little bit on Instagram once in a while, but I know. I hear ya.
Team SG, is there anything that's still remaining?
Yeah, while we're talking about this, Team SG, if you could give us a heads up. This is Opalite in sterling silver and 14 karat gold by Louis of Glastonbury, or Stone Age in Glastonbury. This is one of the most beautiful, it's like a fairy-tailed princess necklace. Is this incredible? And I was showing it earlier today. I think you can wear it on either side. I mean, it's really simple on that side, really ornate on the other side. I love the fine texture on the gold. It looks, you guys, like a multi-$1,000 pendant, but it's not. This is, and I'm gonna tell you how much it is in just a second.
18.
Under $350, you ready? For the fairy princess. Actually, it's more like a fairy godmother. Isn't that gorgeous? This is $329, 2.25 inches.
It's a honking piece.
And opalite is the stone of business success. Business success, So a lot of people work with it as a prosperity stone, and then we've talked about amethyst tonight too. Isn't that gorgeous? It's not really picking up the way it looks because it's reflecting off of it, but that's a big pendant. Nobody's gonna miss that on you.
Nope.
Ah, it's so beautiful. It does have that Lady of the Lake energy, Linda. Honestly, I couldn't agree with you more. And he's so good about incorporating. There's something very Arthurian about a lot of the pieces that he does, and I just love all of those legends. And isn't that gorgeous? So congratulations, whoever gets that. And tonight has been so fun.
Yeah.
I have enjoyed every minute of being with you guys.
I behaved somewhat,
He was wonderful, ish.
Ish.
And ish. So here's how it goes. So if you bought anything tonight, you're going to get an invoice tomorrow from our team. You have 24 hours to pay your invoice, and then your item will be mailed to you at the top of the week next week. Remember that you aren't charged shipping if you're in the U.S. If you're outside the U.S., it'll be $5 per item additional. Make sure that you have an account at sagegoddess.com before the end of the night, before you go to bed. Make sure you set that up. So that way, that's how we're going to invoice you, and put your YouTube handle there. That is a Louis piece, Santa Priya. You knew it. You got it. UD has sold out, so congratulations if you got one of those. And cheers. It was really fun to be with you. So I've got a lot of things to tell you about. Let me give you a couple of announcements.
And a big thanks to Team SG.
Oh, yes.
For all your
of
help.
Course. Thank you, Team SG. You guys really did a beautiful job tonight. And handled all the crazy and the chaos with grace.
And if there's any items remaining, the team can post a couple things here.
Yeah. And then, so a couple things I want to tell you while they're working on that. 20% off at sagegoddess.com. You can shop until midnight to enter to win the wand. On May 18th, I'm teaching a free divination crafting class. We're going to make our own runes. I'm going to teach you about symbols. It's a free class. You can bring your kids. You can bring your friends.
What are you making the runes on?
They're these little wooden discs.
Oh, that's cool.
That we have a kit for it in the shop. I don't know where the kit is right now.
It's all right.
But you can also bring your own tools. You don't have to have the kit. And then I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. He's going to play you a song. And I also want to remind you that I teach online classes in crystal healing. And so if you enjoyed learning with me tonight, you can go to sagegoddess.com/programs and join us if you would like. We would love to have you. Do I have any other announcements? Tomorrow is Soul Shift Class Day, Session 4 for April, and Saturday is Beltane, Dave's favorite day of the year. It's a very sexy holiday. So I'm gonna be live with you from 6 to 7 p.m. on Saturday night to celebrate the biggest fire holiday of the year as our friends in the Southern Hemisphere celebrate Samhain. Can you believe it? They're turning the wheel toward winter. Kaz and all of our beloveds, Morgan in Australia and New Zealand, are getting ready to celebrate the opposite holiday. Oh, they want you to play for them.
It ain't tuned.
It is badly out of tune.
It is not tuned. You do not want me to play it.
No, I need to tune it. So congratulations, you guys. Very, very excited for you. Which pendant are you asking about?
Oh.
About who won the pendant. Let me know which one you are asking about. All right, you guys have a great rest of your evening. Good, you decorated your crown. I'm so excited to see your crowns this weekend. Yeah, make sure you decorate your crown, or at least get it laid out so you can craft with me a little bit during ceremony too. All right, you guys, have a great rest of your evening.
Thanks for joining us.